Good evening and welcome to Baldwin Woodville High School, Kingfield in Baldwin, Wisconsin, for a WIA Level 1 football game between the Oconto Falls Panthers and the Baldwin Woodville Blackhawks. This is Blackhawk TV. I'm Jeremy Nygaard, joined as always by Nick Pack.
Yes, thank you.
And behind the camera tonight,
Carrie
Danielson, as our regular cameraman is off doing some
celebrity cameraman.
Well, yeah, we got to bring him in. As our normal cameraman is off doing some cross country stuff, and
Good luck.
the pressure is squarely on Carrie, right? So we're glad you could join us tonight. It's a beautiful night for football, a little bit cooler than normal, but it's the end of October, and we're happy to be here. So, Nick, where do we want to start?
Let's start with, hey, this is playoffs. This is a new season. Take everything that happened in the last 9 weeks of gameplay, if you will. I think it's probably 11 or 12 weeks of practice and gameplay. Throw it out.
Yep.
Get rid of it. You got an 8-1 Blackhawk team welcoming in an 8-1 Oconto Falls Panther team. And the season starts now. You wanna find your way to Madison. You gotta win 4 games. Get to Madison. You wanna be state champs. You gotta go 5-0 from here. It don't matter if you are 9-0 or if you are 3-6 and we'll say snuck into the playoffs. You got a chance right now. You're playing on Friday nights, and we'll see what happens. We got a lot of mysteries going on with this Blackhawk team of our own, for sure.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So when we last joined you, or you last joined us on Friday night in Hammond, and maybe you weren't even with us because our signal over there is not ideal. We won the game and won the conference undefeated for the first time in a long time in conference, but lost. Had some key losses, right? Starting with starting wide receiver, sometimes quarterback, and all times free safety, Graydon Monacan. So Graydon will be out for tonight and any other game we will play. His high school career is all but officially over. I think he'll have some surgery here next week, as a matter of fact. So that's one loss. You can also see at the bottom of your screen here, or maybe you can't, but Andrew Thompson, number 54, starting tackle, is out tonight. And so 2 seniors who have played a huge role in our team being 8-1 will not be a part of this level 1 game. So where do we go from here, Nick?
Well, and this is obviously no disrespect to anyone at all. Like, Graydon is a big key part of this team, and he will be missed from this point on. He's also our snapper on the 2-point conversion and the holder on PAT. So every time we score, he's also highly involved. But I'm gonna go to our left tackle this particular game, because we talked about game 1 down when we're at Mount Horeb about how we have a new offensive line. We have 5 new linemen who you would say, and I would say, and Coach Kiefer would say, have very much gelled this year and succeeded probably above expectation.
I would agree.
So now we take one of those 5 and throw someone new in there for a playoff game. It's not like it's week 4 or week 5 or something like that, but it's a playoff game. Now, Viendahl can step in. I think is very capable. However, there's that the continuity, the synchronicity that you have with being with guys you've been with for 9 straight weeks. That to me right now is going to be the big part, as well as I think Tayden Halldorf, number 2, our running back, likes to go, has a lot of his big plays off to his left. He kind of hides behind that left side of the line, bounces out, and succeeds over there. So 2 big losses for the Blackhawks, but nonetheless, they are still here, and they're going to compete very, very well, and they're going to put their best effort forward. And Coach Kiefer said that Monacan's been out there with those lifting weights on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's one of those where he's with them, he's helping them, and he's still a big part of this team. So.
Yeah, and so the big change that you'll notice defensively is that we've moved Gavin Sell to free safety.
Okay.
So Gavin is going to be put not only in the middle of the field offensively, where he's been very, very impactful, right? Conference Offensive Player of the Year. He's now going to be in the middle of the field on defense, where if you watch the scout team play about 3 snaps ago, he just runs through the running back and drills him. So it's going to be different. It's going to be a different look, and I think that would mean that I think it's Logan Johnson, right? That's going to get some additional run here with the defensive unit. He's had plenty of opportunities on defense too. So we're going to have just a different look on defense. But yeah, it's a question mark when you have a very consistent line that now all of a sudden you're putting someone different there. So like you mentioned, it's the start of a new season where one team in every division, 7 teams in the state, are going to end the season on a 5-game winning streak, and every other team that's playing tonight is going to end their season on a 1-game losing streak. So we're excited to have you here. We hope for continued great service, and this is the fun time.
Yeah,
right?
So let's talk real quick. Oconto Falls, we don't know too much about them. Where they come in also 8-1.
Yep.
They come from what conference you said?
The Northwoods League, I believe. No, not the Northwoods League. That's a baseball league. I think it's just the Northwoods Conference. Yeah.
Eh? So Oconto Falls coming in 8-1, and as we mentioned on Kiefer Corner, it's the Blackhawks might have a target on their back this year, being a 2 seed as opposed to last year being the
4 seed.
4, and the year before that a 5, where they made deep runs. You got an Oconto Falls team going, hey, we're 8-1. We won 8 games. We lost to an undefeated team that is ranked 4th or something like that in D6.
Yep.
Where's our respect? And we're gonna drive 3 hours.
3.5 hours.
Well, they took a pit stop, a half hour away.
Okay, and then
so they drove 3 hours. Listen to me, okay? I know the facts. They drove 3 hours, stopped for bathroom break.
Gotcha.
And then drove 30 more minutes. And they're saying, hey, we got a lot to prove here.
Yep.
We are a good team that deserves a better seed. We are an 8-1 team. We're going to come into Baldwin and show you what Panther football is about as well.
Yeah, and that's obviously it's an opportunity for them to do so. If you're wondering, hey, how are we having 2 8-1 teams play when Ellsworth, for example, is a higher seed than Oconto Falls, and they obviously lost more than 1 game. Computer. The computer rankings are.
Thanks, Don.
the computer rankings weigh a lot of things, not just wins and losses. So one of the things that's in there is your opponents, the strength of schedule, your opponent's winning percentage, your opponent's winning percentage. Then they also have the caveat for strength of your conference and how good they've done in the playoffs. So there's a lot of things that maybe help the Blackhawks being in a traditionally strong conference that's performed well at this level. Produced the Division III state champs last year, right?
Yes, Rice Lake.
And then you had Oconto Falls, who, like you mentioned, their conference champ is a D6 team. So when you're playing against smaller schools, that's going to get you a little bit. So that's why they're 7, where we are a 2. We've been warned by our clock operator that it's froze up on him a couple times.
It just did again. So I do believe him, actually.
And so I would maybe hit that reset button, but hey, his problem, not ours, right? We got enough to worry about.
So that's just his excuse is saying don't blame me all the time if the clock ain't correct. But Oconto Falls, again, you say they're coming in from maybe a smaller conference, but they're saying, hey, we took care of business. You look at all their scores. I mean, it's been either running clock or close to running clock almost every single week, except for the one team, which they can say, well, hey, Baldwin Woodville, you're the same situation.
We got drilled by Mount Horeb.
You got beat by a very good team, so we will get the sportsmanship announcement here, followed by the national anthem. But and we will be back here shortly in King Field.
Good evening, and welcome to Baldwin Woodville High School.
Both schools tonight and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events by student athletes, coaches, and spectators.
Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior, and we request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials.
Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition.
Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated.
For safety considerations, children should be supervised by their parents or guardians. Thank you.
The restrooms are located behind the west bleachers. The Baldwin-Woodville School grounds are declared a tobacco-free area. Thank you for your compliance with our school policy and the Wisconsin state law prohibiting tobacco uses on school premises.
To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Here we go.
State championship band right there, right? They were.
That's right. State championship marching
Marching
band.
band or something like that, yeah. So, Oconto Falls, 3.5 hours. I mean, I know our bleachers aren't exactly huge over there, but they fill them. There's not many people standing on their own railing like we normally see on a Friday night, but good Oconto Falls section over there, student section dressed in white, and a good fan base over there for Oconto Falls. But for those Oconto Falls fans joining Blackhawk TV, what should they expect from this Blackhawk team?
Yeah, so I mean, last year Oconto Falls was in our section. They lost to Somerset, and then Somerset played us. So if they were like, okay, let's see how Somerset does. We were a very pass-heavy team. We were really dynamic in how we played offense. This year, well, the damage that we do is going to be on the ground. So number two, Taden Haldorf, who's just being announced, led the conference in rushing. He's going to break the rushing record, single season rushing record tonight. Gavin Sell just announced there is going to play quarterback, freaky athlete who's really impossible to tackle.
Was a wide receiver last year.
Was an all-state receiver, yep. And so that's kind of where things start. We will pass, but the damage is going to be done by number 2 and number 3. Really strong line in front of them, and opportunistic receivers that will take advantage and do things on the perimeter. And that's really where we're going to attack teams and do damage is on the perimeter. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things go with this group. But yeah, it's a really running dominant team. Gavin should break 1,000 yards tonight. He's at 956, and as far as I know, no duo in history of our program has ever run for 1,000 yards in the same season.
Okay, and that being said, if you are Oconto Falls and you're watching the Blackhawks for the first time, don't look away between plays.
Yeah, not as much this year as past years, but we will not huddle. Everything comes in from the sideline. I could see us playing a little bit more with pace tonight just because I don't think Oconto Falls saw that on the film that they were provided the last 2 weeks. We didn't play overly fast. So I could see that being a theme here early. That's me. Coach Kiefer didn't clue us in on any of that. But yeah, we don't huddle. We've taken 2 snaps under center all year. In the last 3 years.
I think it's 3 now. I think you had 2 last week.
So we've taken
all kneel downs.
Yeah, we've taken less than 5 snaps under center in the last 3 years.
The time was being kept accurately, so once in a while.
Yeah, so I just
everything's shotgun.
Correct, and I think that if you're looking at Oconto Falls, they might be trying to be like a lot of teams we've seen this year, where they're going to slow it, try and slow it down, try and minimize the possessions. Try and have a lengthy drive.
Yep.
Coach Kiefer said he kind of expects like a wing offense, tight splits, and kind of like a GET or maybe like a St. Croix Central last week, where they're going to be very run dominant, and they try and utilize the time of possession. But the Blackhawks look to try and answer that with jumping out to big leads, which they've done for the most part the last 8 weeks.
Yeah, we trailed last week for 20 seconds. That's the first time since week 1.
So Ferndenzer kicks off, back to the 10, and his
Reverse.
reverse is coming this way.
They're going to get to the edge, too.
20, 30, 35, 40, and he's pushed out of bounds across the 40-yard line. So Oconto Falls Panthers will have good field possession to start here. And as announced before, the clock. Don't pay attention. Normally our clock operator isn't paying attention either, but it is freezing up, so it might run when it's not supposed to run and not run when it's supposed to or something. Anyway, Oconto Falls quarterback, senior, number 23, Cole Bazile. Their leading rusher, number 2, Wyatt Lofgren.
Yeah, and 66 carries, almost 1,000 yards. Big play.
They do come in that tight formation, and there's a pitch. This is number 33. And
the ball is
loose. The ball is loose on the first play. It is pitched to number 33. That is Isaac Bramer. And the Blackhawks come up with it. So the first play, after good field position, and Oconto Falls will turn it over on a fumble.
Let's see if we can get an idea of here who forced that fumble. It was someone coming across the play.
While you're looking at that,
Gavin Sell, as a matter of fact, from his free safety position, Gavin Sell with a forced fumble.
Turnover brought to you by Pac-Man's Concrete. All your concrete needs. Get a hold of Nick or Jason at 612-804-5222.
And let's see how we do on play number 1.
So Gavin's got Viendahl in motion to give to him. Coming this way, Taden Halldorf kind of misses the first block.
Totally missed.
But Dane crosses the 40, give him 9 yards on the first play for the Blackhawks. If you're turning in late, Oconto Falls did have a good kick return, but first play fumble.
Gain of 9 yards.
Blackhawks have it in Oconto Falls Panther territory.
2nd and 1.
2nd and 1, double slot. Viendahl's going to go right to left this time.
The trips. All right, what do we got? Trips to the field. I think we'll probably bring a counter back here to the.
Big Gavin's going to follow. Ooh, he's going to hit in the backfield, and he's going to struggle to get back to the 40-yard line. He is gang tackled.
Gavin Sell, the ball carrier.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, he tried to do his little where he almost jab step at a guy to get him to move, and that just wasn't happening. So yeah, they're going to call that a loss of 1.
So 3rd and 2 for the Blackhawks.
Is this the Jimmy
trips to the left?
The Jimmy jump looky? Nope.
No, it's going to be Halldorf off the right. He's going to the first down about 35-yard line. Taden Halldorf picks up 5 on his first carry, and there goes the clipboard.
What have we done here? Where'd it go?
Am I still loop? Nope.
I'll just take it.
We're pacing up here. It's a little chillier than our 70 degrees we're normal. So.
Well, we've dropped the phone so far. We've dropped the clipboard.
Carl dropped the phone.
Gavin here is going to get to the edge.
Come this way. Makes the first down. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. And Gavin Sell, 35 yards later, It's the Blackhawks 6-0. He forces a fumble. He finds his way to the end zone. 6-0 Blackhawks.
That's Gavin's 11th rushing touchdown on the season. As mentioned in pregame, recently voted Middle Border Conference Offensive Player of the Year. That was a unanimous vote as far as I've heard. And I'm very intrigued. Who we do. We have Aiden Foster,
Foster's gonna
the
be
sophomore,
snapper here.
snapping for the Spice.
Snaps it towards Taden. Taden's going to get it wide. He's going to get to the edge. And Taden Holdorf will take it in for two. Aiden Foster's first Spice snap goes to Taden Holdorf. And it's 8-0 Blackhawks with 10:06 to go in the first quarter.
Want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV. Timmerman Realty, Nielsen's Foods, St. Croix Garage Door, Firehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner & Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Western Wisconsin Health, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Pete's Construction, Fern's Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, St. Croix Custom Apparel, and Family Chiro Care. That is our list of playoff sponsors. Special package in the playoff season.
Oh, I guess I announced the sponsor. Were they a special package too or not?
You're always part of the special package, Nick.
Just curious. I can delete that.
No, I want to hear a Pac-Man's Concrete announcement in about 2 plays from now.
Those are always good. If you're a Blackhawk fan.
Yeah, we lost a turnover battle last week. We had 2 fumbles and only had 1 takeaway. We've been very good about not putting the ball on the ground up until that point. We have had a couple interceptions, but for the most part, we've been very good with taking care of the ball.
Positive on that category. So Fern Denzer's second kickoff, nice boot, retreating back, catches about the 5, but his momentum brought him back towards the end zone. Takes across 25, and the Panthers will have their second possession from their own 26-yard line, trailing by 8.
And for the Blackhawks, Drew Vienendahl made the tackle.
DMS Repairs is a repair shop located northeast of Baldwin off Highway 63, repairing all makes and models. They have all new EFI diagnostic equipment to repair all machines. If you're a do-it-yourself person when it comes to the repairs or need accessories such as riding gear or add-ons to your machines, DMS Repair offers a discount on all parts and accessories.
All right, so Panthers' second possession here. They've had 1 play. It was a
4-yard gain that ended in a fumble.
Toss to Bramer, who put it on the ground, and this one's going to go for negative yards.
Is that number 2? Is that their leading rusher?
Number 2. That is
Wyatt Laffer in the ball carrier.
Yeah, he averages almost 15 yards per rush if I read that right on the internet.
Which you did. I read the same thing. So loss of 1. Second 11. Still tight formation. The wings kind of face in towards the quarterback. Slow motion. Going to be a reverse here. Coming back this way. And Lofgren is hit right away again. Pick up a couple yards. Cross 25 to the 28-yard line.
Carbon on the quarterback keeper.
Saying, don't listen to the announcer on that one by chance, but Lofgren was the recipient of the reverse. It was a toss to Bramer, and he handed it back to Lofgren. 3rd and a long 7 here for the Panthers. From their own 28. So with Sell moving to Monica's spot, who replaces Sell?
Logan Johnson. Logan Johnson here at the bottom of the screen, number 10, and he's seen some reps.
Yep.
Had a really good JV season, which we know about.
Screen. Oh, it looks like it was a screen. I'm like, with a jailbreak like that, that's usually the thought process.
Pass intended for Bazile, incomplete.
Quarterback number 10.
Yep.
4th down and 8 yards to go.
And his stats, if you're a Blackhawk fan, his stats on the season very similar to Gavin's. They've attempted just a handful more passes, completed a few more, thrown for a few more yards, and 2 more touchdowns. But for the most part, very similar.
And Gavin Sell back for Malden Woodville to receive the punch.
So you see Gavin Sell back, but he's almost talking to O'Connell Falls sideline over there. He's 5-10 yards on the
Well,
far
do
side.
you see why that is? They have like trips
And
down
a
here.
quick timeout here as Oconto Falls runs the player out.
And
They were short a guy,
by Oconto
so
Falls.
with 8:20 to
That
go
will
in
be
the
their
first
first
quarter,
timeout
Oconto
of the
Falls will
first
burn
half.
up their first timeout, trailing by 8.
Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin. Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs.
All right, so after the quick timeout there by Oconto Falls, they're set. They kind of have a three linemen this way at the center.
Oh.
Punt is just off. It's going to come this way. It's going to bounce about the 48. Take a Blackhawk bounce into Oconto Falls territory, where the Blackhawks will have their second possession from Oconto Falls, 49-yard line, leading 8-0.
St. Croix, sorry, you done?
I'm done.
St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service.
All right, so we've seen a lot of the twin set here. It was normally Jimmy Kropelnick will be in at tight end, but wide, and we a quick pass to the aforementioned Jimmy Kropelnick. He's across the 40, and give him at least 10 or so, right at that first down marker.
Stop made by Easton Engel.
And they're gonna
call it 9.
Gain of 9 yards on the
say
play.
he's about, I don't know, a shoelace short. Taden's gonna run left. He will get that shoelace and a couple more. So
Taden Holdorf, the
Taden
ball carrier.
out to the 36-yard line. First down, Blackhawks. As a coach, and it's like one of those on first down, you want 9.9 of a yard. You want that second and inches, because then you can do anything you want. But quick motion here, Vienendahl.
And here's where we pick up
sweep.
the speed a little bit.
And Vienendahl's going to hit a nice block from Taden that time. And a second block from Taden, and Vienendahl
Jane Vienendahl, the ball carrier.
down close to the 25. Mark him out at 26. Close to another first down.
Forced out by Chase Caravue.
Wait, spot
Gain of
that.
8 yards on the carry.
9, there we go.
Well, he pointed. We got one guy pointing first down. They're going to say first down. They're not going to give him the free second inches here this time.
So they're 10.
So give him 10 yards for Dane.
For the Blackhawks.
First and 10 from the 26 for Oconto Falls, or for in Oconto Falls territory. And this is
Gavin.
Gavin up the middle, spins and down just outside
Gavin
20.
Sell, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 yards to 22. Gavin Sell fake to the, I'll say the other Vienendahl, but the second Vienendahl, Dawson, is now left tackle, becomes another Vienendahl. Dawson in motion. Here comes Taden Holdorf to the right. 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Taden Holdorf in for the second Blackhawk touchdown. And just like that, it's 14-0 Blackhawks. Huge hole. And Taden does the rest. It was a no doubter. As soon as he hit the 20-yard line, he cut it inside. Nice little kick-out block and goes untouched into the end zone.
Two-point conversion attempt coming up for Baldwin Woodville.
So we got 2 receivers out here right now. We've always had 2.
Yep.
Okay.
It's usually Graydon and, it's usually Brody and Dane.
Okay. Snap to Taden again. Oh, shooting through the gap. Unfortunately, he misses the tackle.
They're going to call him short.
And Taden does not get it. I thought he was going to get in the push there, but Holdorf denied the 2-point conversion. However, with 7:20 to go in the first quarter, Blackhawks strike again, and it's 14-0.
Lakes Gas, your local family-owned propane company, has been serving the area for over 65 years. Lakes Gas is focused on providing reliable and affordable propane service to homes and businesses. Whether you need propane for heating, cooking, or grilling, Lakes Gas has you covered. They are committed to providing exceptional customer service and supporting local community events. So the next time you need propane, remember Lakes Gas, your family-owned and community-focused propane company. You can find them in Roberts or Hager City.
I do have an update on
Members of
one other
Wisconsin
score of
Credit
interest.
Union can access account
Number
information
8 seeded St.
and
Croix
take care of most
Central
everyday
is playing
banking
at
needs
number
via
1
Wisconsin
seeded
Online, the
Freedom
mobile
this
app,
evening.
and text banking.
I do have a
Immediate
first
access to
quarter
your
score,
Wisconsin
St. Croix
accounts
7 and
is
Freedom
also
nothing.
available 24 hours a day via touchtone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Did people just cheer for St. Croix Central?
So Oconto Falls, just turn it down for a second here, but we have 4 middle border conference teams making the playoffs, and all 4 will play non-middle border teams.
Right.
So it's interesting to see how the middle border, who has had great success in the playoffs the last how many years, will do tonight.
Right.
And we just got, I mean, obviously we're
Ryan
very,
Lawford
very early,
on the
but
return.
St. Croix Central, the 8th seed, is up 7-0 on
Trevor
Freedom,
Murdoch on the tackle
according
for the
to our
Blackhawks.
lovely PA. I'm sure I'll be getting some text messages from my lovely
Friends?
inspector.
And the ball will be placed on
He's
the
my best friend because he's
30-yard line
one of my
of Oconto
inspectors,
Falls, where
but
the Panthers will begin with a first
as well as
and 10.
others. One of our lovely updates guy standing right to your left. I don't know if he's on his phone or if he's
He can't be.
working the camera.
He's
so.
got to work. He's got to work that camera.
Snap. Speed sweep on the quarterback. Across the 40 to the 45, out of bounds.
So that was 23.
That was, that was Cole Bazile.
So he's their leading receiver.
Forced out of bounds by Gavin Sill.
In 7 on that one.
Gain of 7 yards
Up
on
to the
carry.
45, so
Brings up 2nd and 3 from the 45.
obviously they got the film usually exchanged the last 2 weeks.
Correct.
So they saw St. Croix Central quarterback kind of excel off of almost, we call it the quarterback counter. He kind of jab step towards the strong side and then go weak side. And that was just a straight QB sweep. Back under center on a toss.
Oh, good cut.
Wyatt
Was
Laffer
a
in the
cut,
ball
and
carrier.
Lofgren will have the first down for the Panthers. So
Caden Holdorf made the tackle
more
for the
traditional
Blackhawks.
offense there
Gain on the
from
play, good for a
Oconto
first
Falls.
and 10 for Oconto Falls
You'll
at
see
the
the
midfield stripe.
quarterback tosses and he becomes lead blocker. Scarbin, a senior. So close in. About 6.5 to go in the first quarter.
It may or may not be.
I assume the clock's running,
We
which
don't-
we cannot
We don't know.
blame this on. Watching this way, it's a good
They're
pass.
pass.
Play action.
They have a
Little wheel route here. And it's bobbled and hauled in nicely by number 33. That is their leading receiver, Isaac Bramer.
Pass caught by Isaac
No, he's a
Bramer.
running back, sorry. 23, Bazile's their leading receiver.
And it will be a first and 10 for Oconto Falls at the 37-yard
That was
line.
hauled in by Bramer, who was the one that was unfortunately the first ball carrier of the game that fumbled. Into Blackhawk territory, down to the 37-yard line, trailing by 14, the Panthers. Halfway through the first quarter.
Okay, you get into a little rhythm here. It's only been a couple of plays, but I think it
Toss.
helps for
Nice little
confidence,
kick out.
right?
Gavin missed the hit,
Basil, the ball carrier.
and then he said, "Okay, I'll just throw you down instead."
Tackled by Gavin
You're
Sell.
welcome. They kind of wanted a face mask or something, but he grabbed him by the shoulder pads and threw him to the ground.
Gain of
Not
3 yards.
not
to
quite
carry.
like last night when he
Brings up
tackled him by the
2nd
face
and
mask.
7
But
from the 34-yard
You're still salty about that, huh?
I'm not salty about that. I'm just salty that someone didn't get called. They still would have lost. Slow motion, kind of a half toss. Cut
Oh,
back,
he's
and that's
gone.
6, 20, 15, 10, 5, and it's 14-6, just
Isaac
like that.
Bramer, the ball carrier, and he takes
Oconto
it into
Falls
the end zone.
on
for a
the board,
touchdown
Isaac Bramer
for Oconto
into the
Falls.
end zone. Oconto Falls strikes. It's 14-6.
34-yard touchdown run.
So yeah, I think we mentioned on Keeper's Corner on Monday night about their scoring average is 30, 34, 35 a game or something like that, you want to say?
Yeah, I mean they're prolific.
They're struggling here with another guy, their special
Connor
teams.
Wilquit into
Their
attempt to
punt
kick.
they had to take a timeout. Now their left guard here finally says, make some room for me. I need to be on the line of scrimmage.
This kicker has made all but one extra point this year.
Snap, spot,
And
he ain't missing the second one here. Just like that, with 5:42 to go in the first quarter, Oconto Falls cuts the lead in half. It's 14-7 Blackhawks.
Nielsen's Foods has been serving community since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving in our communities. Now, I know that what they said before the game was that the clock is running accurately. It's just like skipping. Doesn't it feel like there's been more than 6 minutes played in this game?
Well, you think so, but again, it's a one-play turnover, and then we scored quickly.
Right.
And then it was a 3-and-out, and we scored relatively quickly. So, essentially, I
and that wasn't a super long drive for them either.
No, it was it was
I do have another update
a long
on
run
the
there.
State
So
Central Freedom game. It's now tied at 7. It's still in the first quarter.
Here, Freedom's tied it up at 7-7, but yeah, I think as this game goes on, it's going to be. What we've seen from Oconto Falls is they can score a lot.
Right.
But they've also held opponents down to very, very minimal scoring.
Yep.
I think they're going to struggle more on defense than they will on offense.
Think they try an onside kick here like Central did last week?
At some point, I wouldn't be surprised to see it, whether it's right now or later. He's running too fast, and the kick is away. Down to the 12. It is bobbled. Picked up. It's coming this way, and it's going to be very poor field position for the Blackhawks.
And
bobble.
Ben Johnson on the return
Johnson
for the Blackhawks.
struggled with it, and they're going to start from their own 13. But back to what I was saying, I think defensively they're going to struggle more with a prolific offense of a bigger school, where their offense will still find ways to succeed against the bigger school.
13-yard line.
So Blackhawks, after 2 possessions starting in Panther territory, will start at their own 13. Gavin's got a quick pass, and he's going to one-hop it to Dane. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Pass.
So both you and I kind of we're talking in the last couple of weeks about how we'd like to see the number of times Dane has the ball in his hands increase a little bit more here in the playoffs. He's quick. He's powerful. He's got good moves, and they try and get it to him in space. This time it's going to be Taden up the middle. He's going to get out across the 15.
Taden Holdart, the ball carrier.
2 or 3 here in 3rd and long for the Blackhawks here after Oconto Falls strikes and cuts the lead in half. They're trying to get a little momentum.
Yeah, 3rd and long and deep in our zone. And
right.
We haven't talked about how we punt very often, but we're down to our 3rd string punter, and I'm not sure exactly who that is. It might be Gavin.
Gavin Sell. We were told it was probably Gavin Sell, and quick timeout by Coach Kiefer. He does not like something. And with 5:07 to go in the first quarter, and a little roar from across the field, it's Blackhawks leading 14-7.
The market is changing. Take advantage of our combined 30-plus years of experience to guide you through it. Call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410 of Timmerman Realtors for all your realty needs. Bumper to Bumper is a locally owned and operated driving school located in Somerset. We offer complete driver education and training consisting of online classroom, in-person classroom instruction, and behind-the-wheel training. So if you're getting ready to apply for your Wisconsin State driver's license, or if you're an adult and just need a refresher course, then Bumper to Bumper is here to help. Visit online at www.btbsdllc.com.
So third and 7 from deep inside their territory. I would not be surprised to see one of these draws dusted off by Coach Kiefer.
Yeah.
We run about 1 or so draws last. I'd say we probably run about 7 or so this year.
I think we're going to see something we haven't seen before.
Okay.
I hear there's some new stuff up Coach's sleeve. No, this is pretty routine,
Dane,
right?
Speed sweep. Dane's going to cross 25, 30, and he will have a Blackhawk first down. So we did say we'd like to see the ball in Dane's hands. Dane picks up the first down, Out to the 33-yard line.
Stopped by
First
Chase
down.
Caribou.
Blackhawks. Glad they waited now to dust that one off.
Gain on the play up to the 33-yard line. That's a
The play that we've been
first
asking for.
and 10
Just
the
give it to
Blackhawks.
Dane. Just let Dane run around the end. We'll save the drop for later.
Double splits again as
Well, Jimmy's going to lead the troops on a quarterback.
Gavin's going to keep. He's going to cross 35. He's spun out about 37-yard line.
Gavin Sell, the ball carrier.
Into the Oconto Falls team, and the ref makes sure everyone's okay.
And, I mean, you watch that,
Sponsored on the tackle.
and you're like, okay, they didn't. There was a lot more horizontal
Gain
than
of
vertical.
4 yards on the
You still
carry.
gained 4 yards on first down.
Yeah.
Brings up
Yeah,
second down and 6 yards to
It's
go.
one of those where any second he can plant that foot, he can spin, or he can do a lot of things, and next thing you know, he's not 4 yards, he's 40 yards.
He's done that a few times.
Cool sportsmanship there by that's number 23, this Bazil. Afterwards, made sure he's like, hey, we didn't hit you late, we're good, right? And Gavin's like, we're good. I'll get you on the next one.
Here goes.
I'll fake this way, and I'm gonna have the first down.
So that puts Gavin
Oh,
over.
there! That one might have been a little late there. And there
It
comes.
is.
Let's say. That one looked like it might have been a little late there by number 17, Hunter
On
Ingram.
the far sideline, and there is a penalty flag at
Don't
the end
know
of the
if
play also.
Gavin stopped or what happened, but all of a sudden it was deep inside Panther territory, and
So they're going to mark him out at the 47. And then, yeah, they took him to the ground.
as I just get a text from my favorite informant that Mosinee up 7-0 on Ellsworth.
Okay, that would the winner of this game will play the winner of that game, either in, well, I mean, it could be here, it could be Mosinee, it
or
could be Ellsworth.
It will not be Oconto Falls. Sorry, Oconto Falls folks.
It's a
You will not
personal
host
foul penalty
next week. You
against
still have an opportunity to
Oconto
host.
Falls.
You need a lot to happen. You could host St. Croix
That will be
Central
tacked on
Yep.
in a level
the
3
end
game.
of the play.
I would watch that one online if it happened, I'll be honest. Gavin's run there puts him at 52 yards on the night.
They're only going to give him 10 yards.
So
Nope,
the first
nope.
and 10 for the Blackhawks at the 38-yard line.
Weird.
He was pushed out to 48, was he not?
Yep, on our side. Huh, that's interesting.
Caden Holdorf, the ball
Anyway,
carrier.
Gavin broke 1,000 on the year, so we have 2 rushers over 1,000 yards on the season, which I believe is the first time that's ever happened in school history.
Ingram on the tackle.
Oh no, no, it was that 47, so they did it right.
Gain
That
of
was
3
assessed
yards. The
properly.
carry, second and 7.
Haldorf picks up 3. This time it's going to be Vienendahl. He's going to cross 30. Nice block by Taden Haldorf again. So I think Taden somehow
Dawson
has
Vienendahl, the ball carrier.
something in his helmet down there that's listening to us saying he missed his first
Tackle
block.
by Hunter
And he's
Bazil.
like, okay. I missed one all year, and you guys
First and 10
are
for the
going to
Blackhawks
get critical
at
of
the
me?
25-yard line of Oconto Falls.
That was Dawson Vienendahl there, not Dane Vienendahl. Dawson for 10 around the edge. Shout out to Dawson's grandpa Tank. Hopefully watching tonight comfortably.
Gavin got twins. Going to throw out to Dane Vienendahl. Kind of stutter steps.
Ooh, look.
With one leg, tries
Pass
to
completed to Dane
pick up some
Vienendahl.
extra yards. However, he's brought down about the 23-yard line. Pick up a couple for
Jacob
Dane.
Sconzert on the tackle.
2nd and 8 or 9 or so for the Blackhawks. Their 3rd possession.
Gain of 2 yards in the pass reception.
First one
brings
saw
it
Gavin
second
Sell
and 8.
into the end zone.
With the ball located at the
Second one
23-yard
saw
line of
the
Oconto
conditioner to the
Falls.
shampoo go into the end zone. Mr. Taden Haldorf. Just got the shampoo conditioner for you again there. With a 1-2 punch. Carl Carroll.
I mean, they both work on their own, but they work better together.
And this time, around the corner, down about the 15 or so, is going to
Gavin Sell, the
be
ball
another
carrier.
first down. Just shy.
Yeah,
Looks
we're
like
going to be short.
Forced out of bounds by
at about the 16-yard line. I saw the line judge on the far side going down inside the 15, so I prematurely said first down. I apologize. It'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Blackhawks from the
Blackhawks
16-yard
have
line.
yet to attempt a field goal this year, correct?
That is correct.
Not that we can't. And again, we do mostly kick 2 or go for 2, and Haldorf will have the first down here. And
Taden Holdorf, the ball carrier.
quiet all speculation on what would happen on 4th down as it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Taden Haldorf. Closing in on 2.5 to go here in the first
Tonight's on
quarter.
the tackle.
A very entertaining
And
first
a
quarter. The
and
first
10
play
for
of the game.
Blackhawks from the 12-yard
Panthers
line.
put the ball on the ground. The Blackhawks scored. Been 14-7 Blackhawks since. All motion to Haldorf this way to the right. 10. He's going to back his way to the 5-yard line where he goes out of bounds at the 6.
Caden Holdorf, the ball carrier.
I mean, it's not
Forced out
often
of
you
bounds
get
by
hit
Jonathan
and
Moody.
you run backwards for most of your
That's
yards and you
nice.
end up with 7 yards or 6 or so. Off to the right side.
2nd and 4.
Viandal's going to fake the sweep, and
There it
Gavin's
is.
going to go into the end zone for the second time tonight.
Gavin
Sell
Touchdown, Blackhawks.
from 7 yards. Touchdown Blackhawks, 20-7. Yeah, we see that speed sweep. It's worked a few times, and we got another.
A 4-yard touchdown run.
Blackhawk
for Gavin
flipping off. This
Sell.
time it's Trevor Murdoch.
Murdoch is a guard and the Mike linebacker,
The
so
linebacker, yeah.
pretty big part of
As we see
And a 2-point conversion attempt.
Landon
coming
Peavy
up.
coming out, and they say, nope, we got someone else in him for him, don't worry. We shift, and in comes Statman 3 for Aiden Foster, the sophomore. This one's going to go to Gavin Sell.
you guess every time and you guess wrong.
Caden Holdorf takes it into the end zone for a
As I mentioned, he's going to snap it to Taden Haldorf, and Taden goes in around the edge this time. And 2-point conversion is successful. Haldorf accompanies Gavin Sell. It's 22-7 Blackhawks.
I have less ads to read during the playoffs, so I don't have to read
Okay.
anything. I'll wait until the quarter break. You want to recap what's happened so far? Those of you who are just joining us.
Yeah, if you join later, you're struggling to find YouTube or your Oconto Falls and couldn't find Blackhawk TV or some other Blackhawk, whatever it was. They did get the opening kickoff. The first play they fumbled in their own territory. Blackhawks ended up in the end zone as a Gavin Sell rushing touchdown.
35 yards.
From 35, Taden Haldorf 2-point conversion made it 8-0. It was a 3-and-out for Oconto Falls. Punt down to the 49-yard line. The Blackhawks in great field position again, and it was Taden Haldorf this time for 6.
21 yards.
And 2-point conversion with Taden Haldorf failed. Made it 14-0. Oconto Falls struck. Nice little drive. End zone. PAT was good. It was a 30-some yard run.
Bramer from 34.
34-yard run. PAT was good. Make it 14-7, and there you saw Gavin Sell the second time. And Haldorf's second PAT, 2-point PAT, makes it 22-7 with
Wyatt Lofgren on
2 minutes, 15 seconds to go
Falls.
in the first quarter.
It's been a long quarter.
Ben Johnson
And
on the stop for the
we've
Blackhawks.
talked about how, like last week, for example, was 3 possessions. Our 4th possession was
And the ball being
ran
placed
out of
at the
time against Central
27-yard
in the
line.
first half
Right.
because of how Central
And a
sustained
first and 10 for Oconto
long, lengthy, again, 3 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards.
But it was all runs. It's like there's
And
been
the clock just went and went.
There's been 2 incomplete passes tonight. Why is the clock stopping so much?
It's not stopping. It's just that they're not lengthy as they were last week. And again, they had
Wyatt
one
Lofgren,
play in
ball
the turnover, a 3-play punt. We haven't ran that many plays.
Right. I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying it's
Right.
it's been a
deceiving.
33-minute, 10-minute quarter.
It's very deceiving. So, and this plays into Blackhawk favor.
Right. The more possessions.
in trying to speed up the game. Like now, normally if you slow it down. Hopefully you're trailing 2 possessions late in the second quarter.
Right.
Right now you're trailing 2 possessions again. We haven't reached the second quarter yet.
And
He
that's
fumbles
too
it.
bad.
Yeah, so right away down
And the quarterback is
be
down in the backfield.
fake
He lost on the
toss.
play.
And he was gonna play action that, but unfortunately number 10 Emmerich Scarburn falls down.
Yeah, it looks like he maybe just got his foot stepped on by a guard that was pulling. would be my guess. Or just a guard that got blown up by Trevor Murdoch.
Loss of 5 yards.
Yeah, Murdoch knocked the guard back into the quarterback, who knocked the quarterback over. Murdoch usually plays Mike, but we have Taden playing Mike and
that was actually
Trevor.
That was actually Drew Stark that blew him up.
56.
Was it? Yeah, that was 56. Drew Stark that blew him up.
Oh, here's your pass.
Here comes
Here's your screen.
And it's going to go over the head.
Incomplete pass on third down.
Intended for number 33, I believe, Isaac Bramer. But again, a 3-and-out for Oconto Falls.
I'd love to see Gavin catch that ball when they have 3 guys over there and just try to get towards our sideline.
So again, so you always see these fun little punt formations. So if you're curious, the only one that's eligible is the far guy down there.
And Gavin Selin to return.
Oh, just does get it off. Gavin says back away. It's going to bounce across midfield and roll down to about the 40-yard line where it's down.
And the punt rolls down.
And the Blackhawks, less than a minute to go, will take over.
Line.
Possession 4, leading by 15.
Yeah, so we've heard Mosinee ahead of Ellsworth. We've heard Lodi ahead of. He's dancing. He is totally dancing. And we've heard Freedom ahead of Central. Right? We've not heard Prescott. Seymour, the Thunder. That game's happening at Prescott. I'm sure Prescott's disappointed with their 4 seed after their season. They had a really good season.
Well, again, you talk about teams that might be disappointed. I mean, obviously, again, Oconto Falls 8-1, going for a 7 seed. Prescott's going to go. We were 8-1, lost to.
There's Gavin.
These Blackhawks
there goes Gavin.
touchdown. Gavin Sell from 59 yards, and just like that, it's 28-7. Blackhawks. Why are we talking?
Blackhawks touchdown.
Gavin Sell, 59 yards. Yeah, speechless right there.
Prescott's up 16-0. According to the one and only Mr. Anthony Stitt.
Oh, Stitt.
Yep.
Here, I thought we heard from Platt all year, have we?
Coming
Is he okay? Did he lose service or?
No, he's definitely okay.
Okay. And this was definitely going to Taden Huldorf. It does, and he's going to go on the edge. Taden Huldorf in for 2. It's 30 for the Blackhawks, 7 for the Panthers. And the first quarter, Blackhawks lead by 23.
Oof. Yeah, that's a lot of points scored. Gavin's out 123 yards rushing on 8 carries, 3 touchdowns. Obviously, if you read stuff on Wisp Sports, they do a great job covering sports in the state of Wisconsin.
And a second quarter score, also in our sectional, number 4 seed
Prescott. Yeah, okay.
Is playing Seymour.
So the other thing that they do is they do a little preview of every division, and they have like a players to watch section. Did you look at this? Gavin Sell wasn't included.
Okay.
And so I'm sure at some point
that got to him.
As a little extra motivation, Gavin found out that he was not a player to watch in this division, and wants to make sure everybody knows.
Well, and here's the thing: when stats don't lie. I mean, yeah, I think he is. You said he is voted unanimous middle border offensive player of the year.
Yep.
Is that what he said? Okay, so I will say this: that is a lot of respect from the previous 2 years, and them knowing.
That's a problem.
Nice return here. This is going to go 35, 40, 45. Just like that, Oconto Falls is going to chip away again. No yellow on the flag. That's a Wyatt Larson kick return for a touchdown. It's 30-13, Blackhawks. So those of you that thought this would be a defensive struggle, we're up to 43 points and likely 44 in the first quarter.
That's the 3rd kick return we've allowed for a touchdown.
Prescott and,
Mount Horeb, or Mount whatever you want to call it, because you picked all the different mountains.
Mount insert name. Connor Wilquit. PAT up, and it's good, and it's back to a 16, or now a 16-point game. It's never been 16, so. But again, back to the Gavin Sell conversation is he won that based on teams were trying to stop him. There's no disrespect to Taden Haldorf. He had a great year.
Record-breaking year.
Correct. But it was due in part to the, hey, we're going to make you beat us, and he did.
Yeah, he did.
And he did. Yep. Now, you look at Gavin's stats, and you go, he's the middle border conference player of the year. Like, he didn't throw for that many. He's not even the team's leading rusher. He didn't lead the team in touchdowns. Well, he's also a first-year quarterback.
Right.
That we know that if we got number 5 with shoulder pads on this playoff season, that he's going to be receiver for at least a half dozen snaps throughout the playoffs. And he's very electric there, but and that might be a disadvantage for an Oconto Falls team that says,
right,
who's this guy?
All right, so 44 points scored. If I put the over/under on 45 for the quarter number 1 at this point, you taking the over or the under?
Here's your onside, and Oconto Falls
booted out of bounds.
There's a flag as it went out of bounds, I believe. So it did sneak up on them again.
Yeah, it totally did. Even though you got to think every time, make sure you clear it, make sure it clears your head.
And that's like right now. I mean, again, no disrespect to the team in white. The team that's going to beat the team in black is yourself right now.
Right.
You've had 4 possessions. They have not stopped you. Do your job. We've always heard Coach Kiefer talking about that, whether it's the offensive line doing their job so that Haldorf and Sell can run for their thousands of yards of each, or whether it's defense. You know, you do your job, take away dive man, take away quarterback, take away pitch man, whatever it is. So the next person does their job. It's the same on kick return.
Yep.
You know, make sure that the ball goes over your head, then block. So the 5 yards from where it went out of bounds,
5 yards from the point where it went out of bounds,
which is different than illegal touching last week, which is what I got confused about.
Okay. Blackhawks take over with a 1st and 10.
So Blackhawks for the third time will start in Oconto Falls territory. Dane in motion, Gavin back to pass. Wheel route, Haldorf is going to walk into the end zone if he can catch it. He does catch it, and he does a little jog into the end zone. He doesn't walk in, but I'll take the over. Wheel route, Taden Haldorf into the end zone. 48 yards, it's 36-14.
And
so
I'll
put the over-under on 200 points right now because we're at 50 right now.
Yeah, I'll take the under,
okay,
but
slightly
not as heavy as you might think.
2-point conversion attempt coming up.
I think they're going to get out of boredom. I think Gavin walked up and said, "Hey, dude, don't forget about me back here. Just snap me the ball. Watch me do this."
There it is, the phone booth play.
Watch me do this.
And he pointed to Brady Hansen, like, you see that?
For a successful 2-point conversion.
Sell does take it in, and the Blackhawks strike quickly. 28 seconds to go. They're now lead 38-14. I told you. Hopefully that popcorn is popped.
All right, hey, there's 52 points scored in the first quarter. There's 28 seconds left. If I set the over under 53.
My question right now was, will another game in our section, or whatever it's called for football, hit 52 points tonight? Total.
Yes, one.
Which one?
Freedom Central.
No, if I had to guess, I'd say Prescott would, but I don't think a single one hits 52 points.
Okay.
And
we're only in the first quarter.
We're there.
Ellsworth and Moseney are tied at 14.
That game
okay. Ellsworth and Moseney right there at 14 each now. So I mean, can Mr. Blue Shoes do an onside?
I mean, his
soccer
season ended last night.
Unfortunately, two seasons ended last night in Central.
Yep.
I thought I watched the volleyball team dominate the first set and lost a very tough second set, and then fought back in the third set. made it very close. Another tough fourth set. It's a
Squib
very good
kick.
Central team.
I like the idea of a squib kick there.
It does bounce, and then it's going to be jumped on at the 15, so Oconto Falls, with 24 seconds left, will have less than great field possession to start.
And
I don't know possession around, but
I don't either. But now that we have some time and I have some listeners, if you are looking for some part-time work and you think that bus driving sounds appealing,
ooh,
we're looking for bus drivers here in the Baldwinville School District. We are also looking for paraprofessionals. So check out the Baldwinville website. Check out We Can.
I'm sure Oconto Falls is probably looking for bus drivers too.
Yeah.
Some of those listeners are probably down there, so.
It'll be a little bit of a commute if you were in Oconto Falls and wanted to work here, but
I'm saying their school district might need some.
no, I know what you're saying.
Not to apply here. If they want to apply here, they're more than welcome, but
Isaac Bramer, the ball carrier.
you can stay on Blackhawk Drive in Woodville.
Trevor Murdoch on the
I got
tackle
both
for
of you
the
looking there
Blackhawks.
because you both live
Gain
there.
of 1 yard in the carry.
Yeah.
Brings up 2nd and
Carrie's
9.
got more room. Carrie would also hire you part-time to mow his
Babys-
lawn in the
babysitter, daycare.
Yeah, I think we could.
Holy cow! Hey, don't blink now. It's 0-0-0 on the scoreboard. It's the end of the first quarter.
And that is
A quarter that saw a lot of action. It was started off with a holy cow! Don't blink now. We got our cameraman.
There he is.
Look out!
There
Look
he
out!
is.
And the headset comes flying off. Gary Danielson says, "I am not worthy."
All right, we got to turn Zach on so he can tell us about cross country today. Hey Zach, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh yeah, I just got here.
Did you run here? Did you run here?
No, I walked. Did a lot of running today.
How'd it go? You're in Rice Lake today?
Rice Lake, yep, UW Barron campus. Yeah, Ian tied the school record in the 5K.
Okay.
16:06. It's like 5:11 miles.
Okay, so what was your fastest 5K?
15:58. He's
Oh, so he's
still
not
got
gonna-
it. No, he doesn't have it
okay.
yet. I may have been 23 when I did it, but
Hey, well.
he can. Well, he can drive. He has a probationary permit.
So let Zach, you only missed a little bit here in that first quarter.
Don't. The scoreboard's not lying.
I missed 52 points, right?
Yep.
If no offense, but if this quarter's lame, Carrie's taking over.
Yeah. So Zach, your mic is still on. So just know that as you start to breathe heavy because you're out of breath.
No, yeah.
Oconto Falls here, the 2nd and 9.
Shotgun. We're going
Shotgun
past.
ball.
We're going
We'll
out.
speed out. Go throw. It is hauled in, incomplete. Out of bounds.
pass, number
Intended for number 23. That was Cole Bazil.
Was intended for Bazil.
The question that I got is will we pay for someone's CDL? And so we'll reimburse you for you to go get your permit, and then we will train you, and we will reimburse you for all costs and pay you to train, as long as you then work for us.
And the cost of CDL, I know, is not that much. I mean, like.
Hey.
No, I'm saying like, if you're worried about expense on your own end,
Right.
Like.
Yeah.
It's definitely if that's what's going to hold you back.
Right. No, it's.
Don't do it.
I think it's $30.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we will reimburse you for that once you've completed your once you're training and we get you in working for us. Even if it's just a sub, we need subs. We need trip drivers. We need more people willing to drive these kids around.
Snap goes to Bazil this time. Out to the 20. And he's brought out of bounds. It's going to be fourth down for the Panthers.
Did I miss no, they ran
No,
the ball?
They ran the ball end of the first quarter. It was
Joe
a
Jensen made the
throw
stop for the Blackhawks.
completed out of bounds to Bazil. And now Bazil ran it for a couple. 4th and 6. Now's where you got to be aware of this any kind of fake.
Judkins into punt.
You know, Nick, I've talked to you about getting your bus driver thing, but I think you should sub as a para for us every once in a while. That is a straight up in the air.
Punt. Look out. Bounces at 36. Rolls inside the 30.
And a short punt
To the
down there,
27-yard
line
line of the Panthers, where the Blackhawks, already up by 24, will take over after a high short punt. Did you watch the Viking game last night? Did you see the onside kick? That was very interesting.
Where I know I don't. When did they kick an onside? Who kicked the onside kick?
The Vikings.
Late?
Yeah, so they got the when their quarterback got tackled by the face mask.
Oh, they punted. It was like an onside punt.
They punted it like
straight up
as
in the air.
high as he could.
Yeah.
That was interesting. You know, like that's got to be tough to catch. You can call for.
There's your draw.
Halldorf has a seam. Halldorf might find his way to the end zone. He's got one guy to beat. 10, 5, 10. Halldorf yet again. One play. Welcome back, cameraman Zach Ambrose. Just like that, it's 44-14 Blackhawks.
A 27-yard
27-yard draw. Taden Halldorf.
So Zach may have been watching, but let's just recap this. We've had a Sell 35-yard run, a Halldorf 21-yard run, a Sell 6-yard run, a Sell 59-yard run, a Sell to Halldorf 48-yard pass, and a Halldorf 27-yard run. And we just started the second quarter.
I'm glad you said that because usually you make me try that at halftime.
I know, I'll make you try it at halftime.
And do that again. You got a pen I can borrow?
Yeah, you want to write it down?
I'll still forget.
Your hands are in your pocket because it's chilly up here.
Snap to Halldorf.
Nothing to do in there.
Oh, he's going to go nowhere this time.
Halldorf, the ball carrier. And
off the edge, I believe that was number 22. Trent Lozic comes off the edge. However, Blackhawks strike again. 44-14 Blackhawks. 11:02 to go in the first half.
Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will 1, make the plan, 2, work the plan, and 3, review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth.
So can you still advertise for like the basketball and wrestling season?
Absolutely.
Okay. And how would someone do that?
Email me, jnygaard at bwsd.k12.wi.us or bw blackhawktv at gmail.com, or you can go to blackhawk-tv.com and there's an advertise with us link to our page that you can fill out and then submit via email.
All the home games and home wrestling matches.
I believe Zach told me today we have 23 home basketball games.
Okay.
And 4, I think I looked at 4 wrestling matches, so that would be
27 if I'm hold on, let me grab my phone real quick.
Yeah.
23
plus 4, yeah.
Plus 4 equals.
And so we've had, I believe we had about, well, we had, this is our 10th football game, and we had a handful of volleyball matches. So definitely more advertising to be done in the winter time than we've done in the fall.
You do a great job of it. I know Blackhawk fans and their opponents appreciate it, and
we'll get you up at the basketball booth if you're not reffing.
Hopefully doing a few less games this year with.
Oh, pump and go.
Pump and go. He's got a little deep, but ooh, a high point action. Incomplete. Nicely thrown. Viendahl versus Cole Bazil. Bazil did a nice job of high pointing it, but Dawson Viendahl goes up and knocks it down. 2nd and 10.
And that incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10.
Hopefully,
you think there's ever been a running clock game that's the longest game of the night?
Little toss coming this way. Nice kick-out block. But he's going to Brock
there
down.
He is, Logan Johnson.
Logan Johnson.
Cole Bazil, the ball carrier.
Filling in for Gavin Sell, who's filling in for Graydon
Logan
Monican.
Johnson on the stop for the Blackhawks.
No gain. 3rd and 10.
Carry.
Is
3rd and 10 from the
Coach Lehman, who's got the offensive line down there. He's standing out 27-yard line. Is he going to be doing some basketball?
He's
he's
really
very busy, but
yeah, he's kind of, he retired but came out of retirement for a couple games last year.
So who helps you then? Or?
Maddie Jensen with the girls.
Yep.
Stiddy Coach Kiefer did a couple basketball games.
Penalty flags on the field prior to the
Oh,
snap.
I hope I don't have a game when Coach Kiefer has.
You hope you're not
I'm
reffing.
not reffing Coach Kiefer. 'Cause that could be payback.
You know, you're gonna have to give me a reffing schedule so I don't ask Dan on those days. And by that I mean totally ask Dan on those days.
I know I have the girls a couple times.
Yeah, because if there's a boys game and a girls game, last year I always went to the girls games because Marn was playing.
Yeah.
This year if there's both, Kate will be playing probably JV, so I'll be at the boys games and missing girls games. I haven't missed a girls game in a long time.
I had to get out of a boys game, conference game on the road because I had the girls game at home, non-conference, and my daughter will be playing lower level, so.
Oh, you know what's going to be great is when I'm officiating C-Squad girls and you're in the stands.
I don't think I've ever said a word in lower level basketball for officials, but I think I might have to this year if that's the case.
That's going to be a problem.
So the pass complete.
Trying to see who caught that. It was a 9-yard gain.
Gain of 5 yards in that pass reception.
No, it wasn't. It was a 9-yard gain, 33.
And it's 4th and 5.
It is Bramer. 4th and 5, and here's what we talked about last week when Central would be lined up to punt something like this. Like, hey, you're down 30.
Right.
Why your last punt went 10 yards? Why not just go for it?
Yeah.
And they're going to at least line up for it. Snap.
They got
Throw
it.
across the middle. They got it. Nice little stop route. Hitch route there by number 9. That's Elijah White. He hits the first down marker, couple yards past, plants the foot, turns around, ball's on target. Nicely thrown ball.
Gain on the play, good for a
first down Panthers, and that's what you want. I mean, not that you wanted that from the Panthers last week, but why wouldn't you?
Right.
I mean, right now it's your season's on the line. You're not playing for next week. You're not hiding anything. 4th and 5, you got to go for it right now.
Yeah, and I do think this team's a little bit more capable in the air than the Panther team.
Out the middle. We hit stuffed.
Loughran, the ball carrier.
Loughran gets about a yard or two, and he is hit hard. Stood up.
Trevor Murdoch on the stop for the Blackhawks.
Back in. He only missed a play or two, so.
14-14, Ellsworth Mosney at half. Courtesy of your reffing partner.
Boy, I got a lot of those. That one would be the new Ellsworth superintendent.
That's the reffing partner.
I know.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna totally blow his cover, but
I didn't either.
You did. There's only one of those. Oh, what do we got?
Oh, nice job of tipping it at least. Looked like
pass intended toward Bazale.
Looked like Dawson kind of had the beat on it, and he kind of slowed up.
And the pass was broken up.
But then he went up and got a hand on it, knocking it away. It's 3rd and 8.
And 8 yards to go.
I'm gonna make a call right here.
Okay. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters?
They're gonna pass again. Right, it's 3rd and 8.
Okay.
And we're gonna see a Gavin Sell interception.
Okay. New safety back there. He's probably liking that. Oh, he's kind of probably liking the freedom to roam a little bit, but might miss that downhill action of the linebacker. Here's your pass. Kind of a pump fake. Roll to his left. He looks like he's going to keep it.
Oh, man.
He's across midfield.
Ooh.
Across the 45. He's about a half yard short as the flag comes out. Is that a face mask, perhaps?
Quarterback keeper.
A lot of clapping going on over there by the Oconto Falls. And I saw coach kind of, it was like a half fist pump, meaning kind of by his head, like he's
Evan Becker was
signaling for a face mask. And it is a face mask, and I believe they
5-yard variety.
Still the 5-yard variety in high school. So.
Whoa.
And that's a face mask penalty against the Blackhawks.
So that's just a whole, basically, oops, you grabbed it and you let go right away. I believe that's only in high school now. College got rid of that. And
did the pros get rid of it too?
They got rid of that a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So the face mask that was missed, that would have been a 5-yard inadvertent face mask that didn't get called last night, was
No, I'm saying that they got rid
No,
of the
I
5
know.
yarders. Oh,
I'm just
no,
saying it
no.
was.
You tackle him by it. That's a 15-yarder.
Oh,
Connor, look
streaking,
out.
but
Kropelnik, no.
and the second
Skips
man.
that one. No. This is complete, though. Down inside there. Isaac Bramer again. Down to the 30.
Isaac Bramer on the reception.
9 yards. Great job there by Scarborough.
Gavin Sell made the stop.
He avoided Jimmy Kropelnicki.
8-yard completion brings up.
Had him about
2nd and
midfield.
2.
Second Blackhawk was there to try and bring him down again, but he got it off and picks up 8. Still over 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. And that's the thing right now is if you look at the points Oconto Falls can put up. Offensively, they're not out of this game by any means. A little quick toss. Nice kick out block. Cuts it up. Down inside the 20. Now their first down, Oconto Falls is the 19. That's number 2. That's Wyatt Laughlin. But offensively,
Play good for a 1st and 10 for Oconto
I think they're
Falls.
capable of putting up 30 more points tonight.
I would think so.
Now they got to figure out defensively
how to stop.
what they're going to do to stop the Blackhawks, but
and take one of those points off the board because 30 ain't going to get you one.
Well, if they score 30, they got a chance.
Pass.
Fake. And he's going to throw off the hands of Laughlin. Incomplete.
Yes,
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
6
Brings
and a
up
quarter to
2nd
go.
and 10 from the Baldwin
They sub in a lot of dudes often. Like it seems like every time I'm looking out, there's 3 new guys coming in for offense.
As 3 just go off. It was Laughlin, it was Bramer, and it was 22 Trent Blazek going off, I believe. I mean, and you look at numbers-wise, I don't think they quite have the numbers dressed that the Blackhawks have, so. Speed sweep, cuts it up. That would be number 20. Looks like 23 Cole Brazil. Yep. Down to about the 16-yard line. 3 or 4, it'll be 3rd and 7 here.
The ball carrier.
Closing in halfway through the second quarter. If you're tuning in at halftime of a different playoff game, it is still quarter 2. It is 44-14.
There hasn't been any delays.
16-yard line.
No weather delays for the last Friday night in October. It's a beautiful night. Slight breeze left to right on your TV screen. To pass, roll out to the left. Back pedals, throws, and it's going to be complete for a couple of yards. And we're stopping the clock because...
Who caught that? What's that number? Can you tell?
19 or 49. 49 looks like.
By
Isaiah Radar.
Gain of a couple yards on the reception.
And now we're starting the clock, so I don't know.
14.
4th and 5 and 30. I guess you can make it a 27-point game with a field goal, but at this point, you need touchdowns. Nice. We talked about how we had some quick drives. This is a lengthy drive as far as time of possession and plays-wise for Oconto Falls.
Unbalanced here?
Unbalanced to the right, and it's going to be their receiver's going to take it, and he's going to get thrown down. That's Gavin Sell says, I haven't played offense for a while. My legs are back, and I'm ready to score again.
Gavin Sell in the backfield.
Turnover on downs, and the clock.
On downs to the Blackhawks.
Oh, it's still running, but we still
shouldn't be running.
Oh, we just again don't know.
That's running because of
for the Blackhawks
the weather. The weather. Next September when he says that, we might have to second guess him, but double slot again for Gavin Sell. He'll roll to the right, throwing deep. He's got Evers deep. He's got Evers way deep, but Evers brings it back.
He's gonna run. He's gonna
come back this way.
He is gonna keep running.
He's gonna get 25. He's gonna go 30. And here comes a flag way back.
Sell the ball carrier.
What is
and
what is the
shoulder?
shoulder? What is that?
There is a penalty flag in the
looking at Will Phelps, I believe, and so he's kind of looking at Phelps when he turned, and
peel back block.
If that's what it is, I don't know. I mean, he kind of got in the way of the guy, but what was that?
You got to be kidding me.
Oh. Wait till you see it on TV. Then you'll really be mad.
Yeah, that is something.
So as I was about to mention when Oconto Falls had the ball, that we've had.
It absolutely is.
You are right.
They definitely are watching it on TV.
Penalty against the Blackhawks puts the ball back to the 10-yard line.
All right.
There's been a lack of yellow on the ground.
When was the last time we had to go 90?
Well, you said if you were play calling, you'd throw the ball, and I said, why not give it to Dane Holder for 90? I believe that was Osceola, but I'd do it to Dane this time. You know the right, cuts it up, give him 5.
Dane Venedal, ball carrier. Hunter Ingram on the tackle.
So he's second and long. Second and about 15 after the penalty on the Blackhawks.
Gain of 6 yards.
We get down to about 3 minutes to go here. The clock is frozen again. Quick pass, Dane. Nice little block. Across the 20-25 and out about the 30-yard line. He'll be close to a first down.
Reception.
He's across the yard to gain. Dane Venedal. So I mean, I think right now you want double digits for Dane Venedal. Would you agree? Like if you want to right on the 10 mark.
Yeah.
Of times he should have the balls. He's got to have about 7 or 8.
He's at 6 right now. Okay. 4 rushes for 42, 2 catches for 18.
Taden Halder off the right. He's going to get up 35-yard line, pick up 3 yards. Blackhawks with 2 timeouts left. Leading by 30. We'll get the ball first in the second half.
Yeah, you score now, go running clock. Score to come out, running clock. I mean, it's 60-14 if you do it right.
4 yards in the carry.
And then at that point, you put some.
Yeah, get your dudes out.
Other players in and come into week 2 healthy. Venedal's gonna come this way.
Dawson.
Right? Dawson Venedal, the ball carrier.
Picks up a couple. Maybe third and about 4. So it's easy just to say Venedal right now when you're talking Blackhawks. Venedal one way, Venedal the other day, running behind Venedal.
2 yards in the carry, brings up third
so
and
Drew
4.
is a left tackle, number 63, 62.
38.
Dawson, number 20. And Dane, sometimes Dane Train, number 25.
Here's Gavin.
Gavin in the middle, 40, 45, spin.
Oh, I thought the ball was open. It's a mouth guard.
Gavin the ball carrier.
Gavin, he learned his lesson after last week. Up to the 49, he's slow and getting up though. He's not even moving at all. He finally moves a little bit and says. That's quickly down here. You see
officials timeout for
Joe Jensen getting loose. Ooh, spin there.
That's dirty.
Big Wisconsin kind of spun on him. I don't know if it's dirty. He's kind of just tried tackling him.
Yeah, but usually when you roll, you don't.
And gain on the prior play.
Was he holding his leg or no?
First down for
he was, but I don't think there's anything dirty about that.
Okay.
Nothing at all. So.
My apologies.
No,
you're right.
You're
you know what? As an official,
no.
you've got the eagle eyes, man.
No.
If you tell me how it should be, I'll believe
Ellsworth
you.
and Mosinee are tied at halftime at 14.
That's again. I mean, the one thing I'll say right now is this kind of Falls there's been 3 times I've seen him. You know, the one time it was not a late hit out there, and the one guy went over to him and said, "Hey, we're all good, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." So sportsmanship has been nothing but the best so far from both teams.
Start against Baldwin Woodville.
So But
Joe got in for one
Also
play.
for the
It's negated
Blackhawks
by
in at
penalty.
Quarterback is number 12, Joe Jensen.
Here comes Gavin. I think it's a good little applause there.
Gavin says, thanks for the 5 more yards. I'll go back out there.
And Gavin Sell does return again for the Blackhawks. 1st and 15.
There's a quick little start there. He's got Everts kind of rolling deep. He's got Everts way deep if he wants to throw that ball that far.
Hey,
Instead, he throws
smart.
the ball out of bounds.
Smart. While we wait for this next play, I want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV. Timmerman Realty, Nielsen's Foods, St. Croix Garage Door, Firehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Western Wisconsin Health, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, Whitecap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Pete's Construction, Fern's Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, St. Croix Custom Apparel, and Family Chiro Care. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV.
2nd and 15, 1:23 to go. First half, Gavin straight drop. Looking to throw the ball deep.
Oh, there's a hold. He got away with it.
And this time, Jimmy. Oh, I don't think he got his. It's almost like he got his foot down on the defender. You know, like he almost put it on number 7, Alec. I'm not gonna try to say his last name.
You just need 1 foot in high school, but
not on a defender though.
Correct.
So 3rd and 15, straight drop.
Yeah,
he did.
Landed on his head.
Put it right on his back.
We're gonna run on here, run in 3rd and 15, and go for it on 4th down. Oh, here's a double reverse pass.
Unfortunately, they're just gonna cross midfield. I saw this on Twitter. It was a college team that ran a double reverse flea flicker screen.
Forced out in Oconto Falls territory at the 49-yard line.
Well, yeah, it's like you get all that action moving just to throw a little pass to the flat.
But if you get all that movement, and you probably got people in the backfield now going at the quarterback, screens are dangerous to begin with. So 4th and 8, and the Blackhawks are gonna go for it here with 64 seconds to go. He's got Everett split to his right.
It's a new formation, I'm pretty sure.
Gavin's gonna keep it. 45, stiff arm.
He's short.
He's close, but I believe he's a yard short. He's down to the 42-yard line, but Gavin's going to be a yard short. That was a little bit of different formation. We had split end to the right and Everts.
Yeah, I mean it's short.
We're gonna make him put it on the spot here, and he's a yard short. We don't need to spot it. There, put it down. Now say 1st down, Oconto Falls.
Look at Jordan.
Okay. Jordan's like, oh wait, oh,
I'm a
we gotta get to the 41. So the 42 is not good enough.
Oh, we're a 4 yard off there, Jordan.
I can't wait to talk to him about that one.
Blackhawks were just short of the line to gain for a 1st down.
Just short by a whole yard.
So we'll turn the ball over on downs to
That's
Oconto Falls.
Contrary to popular belief there by our offensive line coach, Coach Lehman. Good effort.
Just sell it.
I mean, he tell you what, I listen to him call basketball games. It's a great job, but hopefully he's got a few weeks to do that yet.
I told you he's retired. He'll come back for the Prescott boys game. Other than that, he's
snap. A little kind of a swing pass. It is Loughran.
Wyatt Loughran on the pass reception.
Gonna pick up about 6 or so. Inside of 50 seconds now here. Now if you're Oconto Falls, you know, you can. The last possession you drove down, just denied on 4th and 5, I believe it was.
Probably a gain of 6 yards in the reception.
Try and get down and find your way to the end zone here to get it inside of 30 before halftime.
My understanding is that the Oconto Falls dance team is performing at halftime.
Oh.
if anybody's tuning in to watch that, we will have.
Oh, stop route. No.
We'll have the video, but we have to turn the mics off when it's just music. So
we're not doing that because it's Oconto Falls. You do that when it's Blackhawk band, and you get
I do that.
You get tons of emails. And
I do that when
text
it's
messages.
licensed music that we're playing on YouTube, because some bands are very particular about where their stuff is played and how their stuff is used, and I would like to talk about football and stream a game, so we
That's why we're here.
Cautious, and there will be no live music. That is licensed.
Cameraman Zach Ambrose has some catching up to do, so he'll film it. Unless he's got concession stands or something else he's always off of doing.
There we go. Can we get a rush on here, Jimmy? There we go,
Jimmy. That's good. I can call him down in the grass. Stopping the clock for some reason, but it's going to say it's a sack. Jimmy Kropelnicki brings him down, and it's going to be a timeout. Here, Coach Keeper's adamant saying, hey. And Dan, here's the thing, Dan, I know he's looking at the clock right now. He's going, gosh darn it, that clock is still running.
Yep.
Just because I take all your money in the golf course,
well, here's the deal.
Doesn't mean you can get back to me.
Sources tell me that last night, Coach Kiefer called off the golf today.
Wow.
He called it off, so there was no golf. There was no typical Friday activities for the first time since week 1.
Why?
I don't know. My sources aren't that great. But
did we feel bad for someone? I don't know who it would be if we were feeling bad for golfing.
I don't know, but maybe the reason that the clock operator let the clock run is he's a little ticked off that Coach Kiefer canceled his golf. I don't know.
That might be his
speculation.
main source of income now.
Yeah.
Now that he's retired and lets his son do all of his
that's true.
Selling of houses and stuff, maybe.
I cannot confirm nor deny that Andrew treated Don to supper tonight before the game. I did see them dining together, and in my mind, Andrew definitely was the one footing the bill.
Well, of course.
It's 4th down and 17 yards to go.
Thank you, Andrew. Punt formation for Oconto Falls. 42 seconds to go. It's kind of shift into it here. We've had some good rushes, gotten close to a block, and
we're not going to try, but that's going to free Gavin out. Don't fair catch this,
deep.
Gavin.
Gavin backpedals about 34. That's the first guy missed. 40, 45. Out about midfield with 35 seconds to go. So we'll see if the Blackhawks can get. I mean,
forced out of bounds.
We've seen them strike with one play a couple times, but I wouldn't mind seeing them get 20, 25 yards and attempt a little field goal here.
1st and 10 for Baldwin Woodville.
I want a touchdown.
I know you do, but I want to see if Wes can knock it in from 40.
All right, you've convinced me.
Trips to the right, Jimmy to the left here. Jimmy's gonna be the target here down the bottom of the screen. As we give it to Taden. Gonna bounce it out of bounds. About the 45, 46 yard line. 33 seconds to go. Blackhawks leading by 30. The scoreboard says they have 2 timeouts left, but I believe they only have 1. As we just took a second one on the defense there after the sack.
It's not just the time that's a little late to update, Nick.
See, now I wonder what the excuse is for that.
Gary brings up 2nd and 6.
Well,
46.
One of us might have to ask him that at halftime. Double slot here for Gavin. 2nd and 6. Got Haldorf to his right. Nice job, that offensive line tonight. Giving some time. Draw. Gavin saw it twice tonight now. Sleeps to that line. 40. 30. 25. 20. 15. 10. Out of bounds.
Taden Haldorf, the ball carrier.
At the 10-yard line, Taden Haldorf with 30 and counting seconds to go.
So Gavin's at 139 on 10. Now Taden joins him in the Century Club. He's got 116 on 11.
I want to say didn't Gavin have like 100 at the first quarter? Shortly after?
The ball will be placed
his last
on the
carry
10-yard line.
in the first half gave him 139. He hasn't carried the ball in the second quarter.
Down and goal to go from
I
the
said
half, but yeah, first quarter.
Yep. Fake. There he carries, and he jukes, and Gavin Sell,
takes it into the end
I
zone
believe it's
for a
his third
Blackhawks
time
touchdown.
tonight. Make it fourth rushing?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought Halldorf had 2. Only this is 7. Oh, yeah. Halldorf's got 2. He's thrown 1, and that's his 4th rushing touchdown. Gavin Sell. And don't slow down now. We hit 50.
And the Blackhawks will attempt a point after kick. Number 13, Wes Chapin, into attempt to
And
kick.
Chapin's in to try the PAT here.
I didn't hear the chant that came from the other side.
Daddy's money.
That's what I thought I heard, which
we're not a private school, which
No.
we usually hear that private schools. Snap, spot, and Chapin's kick is up and would have been good for 40.
And the kick is up and good.
However, it's good for 1, and the Blackhawks
17 seconds remain in the first half.
lead 51-14.
And the score is now Baldwin
the only
Woodville
thing I can think of is that
Oconto
they're talking to
14.
Gavin. They know Gavin's father, Jason, and they're telling him, your daddy's money, like he's that good. Right?
His dad is money, like his dad is a stud.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that would make sense.
I got a lot I want to say it. I just I don't know.
Even that
I
doesn't
don't know if Mr. Sell, I don't know if Mr. Sell ever watches his back or not, but
he will.
I'll
Well, here's the thing tonight too. I'm going to have to turn this video to private because we don't want other potential future opponents to be able to access. So if you're trying to find our feeds, our videos, they're all turned to private because people that don't have film on us, we don't want to have film on us. We will, however, have Ambrose put together another sweet highlight film.
Yeah, those are nice.
The one that he did today was that today or yesterday? Yesterday, yeah. That was pretty sweet with the transitions and the music and the fun stuff. So we'll have plenty of highlights. What do we have? 7 touchdowns at this point?
And barring McConnell Falls touchdown here in the last 17 seconds, we could have a quick second half. So
Isaac
Bramer's return comes out to the 38-yard line, and if you're McConnell Falls right now, you gotta find a way to score in 12 seconds, or this game's gonna be quickly over. Because
it's an auto run, right?
Not right now. That should not be.
Well, he's winding it because it's 37.
But it's the first half.
Yeah, but it's
only the second half.
No, I thought they changed that.
No, the reason it happened in week 2 was because that team elected to have it in the first half.
I don't know. They wound it and then they called timeout.
Unless it's playoff for some reason. That's a playoff rule.
I don't know. But correct me if I'm wrong. If it's 35 in the first half, or is it 35 at any point? Once it hits running clock,
35 in the second half. It's the second half.
But once it's first half, regardless.
It's got to be 35 in the second half at some point.
Okay, but my question is, once we've hit running clock, it's always running clock after that.
Correct.
Okay.
But that.
So that's why you're saying
it's supposed to be quarter 3, second half.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know the rules, man. I don't do college.
Like basketball is
40,
at a certain point, but it's got to be at that essentially the 4th quarter mark.
I think, and Zach can confirm this. Zach, as a head basketball coach, how many times did I only get running clocked once?
I know one for sure. I think I was reffing that game.
Was it one of my best friends that running clocked me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that son of a gun.
He's now retired.
Good for him. But seriously, I think that was the only time I ever got running clocked.
Pretty sure you're running clocked, yeah.
Yeah, because they wound it. Yeah.
I think
Nick must be wrong.
I'm confused. And
yeah, come on, Doc.
2 seconds. All right, we got it.
So they got the message.
All for a kneel down? No, let's go for it. Reverse.
You know what's going to happen if you don't kneel it down. You can lose your stud. You can lose a stud for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Left tackle, Christian
Yeah.
Darsow.
Yeah. So the run from Oconto Falls crosses midfield will end a very high-scoring first half. Oconto Falls' first play from scrimmage, they fumbled, and the Blackhawks have taken control since then. It's now 51-14 Blackhawks.
All right, we'll be back here at the end of the Oconto Falls dance team and then the band, but we will turn our mics off and we'll be back for half number 2. We'll see you soon. All right, welcome back as we end the band performance. Halftime here at Baldwinville High School. Lots of points scored in the first half, mostly in the first quarter, as we have a 51-14 halftime score.
Don't stop.
Coach Caro getting Nick ready for the second half. Nick, do you want to try to give the game recap, or do you?
Of course I will.
Okay.
Of course I will. The
Okay.
the Blackhawks won the toss. They deferred.
That's correct.
And unfortunately for Oconto Falls, they first play from scrimmage they fumbled.
That also happened.
A couple plays later, Gavin Self on the end zone.
35-yard touchdown.
2-point conversion from Taden Huldorf was successful, and it was 8-0.
That's right.
3 and out from Oconto Falls led to a Taden Huldorf touchdown.
21 yards.
And a 2-point conversion by Huldorf was unsuccessful.
14-0. Yep.
Followed by a nice drive by Oconto Falls, a 34-yard run.
That's correct.
I don't remember.
Bramer.
Yep. PAT try was successful. It's 14-7. Then it was a Gavin Sell run from 6, and a 2-point conversion by Taden Huldorf.
Yep.
Made it 22-7.
Yep. Still in the first quarter.
Were we followed in by a kick return for touchdown?
Nope.
No, because we had one more.
We had one more
first, and that would have been
a one-play drive.
A one-play. That was a pass to Taden Huldorf from.
Nope.
No, so
That also happened in the first quarter. But with 47 seconds left in the first quarter, Gavin Sell, 59-yard run. Taden Huldorf conversion to make it 30-7. Now we kick off.
Kick return for touchdown for Oconto Falls.
Correct, 30-14. There's 31 seconds left in the quarter.
PHE was successful. Then it was the Sell to Huldorf wheel route. And
so 38-14 to end the first quarter.
Sell's 2-point conversion himself that time.
Yep.
So that put us 38-14. Then it was a Sell.
Nope.
Huldorf run, rather.
All right, Blackhawk fans, it's time
for 45.
Run fail.
One of our ex-players. Can I get
44.
Tim Monacan.
And then it was a
Hey, nice to meet you.
Gavin Sell
Tim,
run
you were
for the
Blackhawk.
fourth
What
time.
years did you play here?
And then it was a PAT successful by West Chapin to make it 51-14.
There you go.
Mr. Wade Lebecky.
Tim Monacan is guest trivia question here.
It's a great question.
It is. I know the answer.
Do you?
Well, yes.
Playoff victory in the same year.
This is keeper corner. Monday night, you told us.
All right, here we go. You have 4 choices.
Give us the choices.
A, 1981, B, 1987, C, 1994, or D, 1997.
Tim Monacan, what year did Tim
95
graduate?
to 99.
Oconto Falls playoff victory.
I'm going to go with the same year that Mr. Hush graduated, A, 1981.
Oh, not quite. Good guess, though. Here we go.
It was the right answer.
The answer is A, 1981.
So
Oconto Falls was D4 back then and won over Wrightstown.
Mr. Hush is the
Your Blackhawks were in Division 3.
he does
CW1
the
over
board
Wrightstown.
here and the music, and
Baldwin-Woodville
so
also went on to
Monacan's
finish
guess was the
state
year that,
runner-up
that he graduated 81. He said not quite, but he was actually right with 81. So
That's it.
Pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good, he
Thanks
said.
for trivia and go Blackhawks.
That was fun.
Well done, Tim.
Now I got to come up with an Ellsworth or Mosinee trivia question next week.
So Albert, so we're here. So again, the middle border took up 4 playoff spots this year, if you will.
21-21, Ellsworth Mosinee.
The 2 seed is the Blackhawks here. They're hosting 7 seed Oconto Falls. The 4 seed is Prescott. They're hosting Seymour.
Correct.
Is that right? And they are ahead by
38-14.
38-14. They're ahead by 24. So both middle border conference teams that are hosting right now have, we'll say, comfortable leads. Then you have the Ellsworth Panthers are the 6th seed at Mosinee, and that score is
Ellsworth Mosinee's 21-21.
21-21, tied. And then the 8th seed St. Croix Central went down to Freedom, and they're down, I want to say 14-7.
Yeah, that's the last I've heard, I believe.
So Middle Border Conference teams that are hosting right now are up by 24 and 37, and the two road teams right now are trailing by a combined 7 points. So Middle Border, once again, is being very respectful here in the postseason. Last year, the Blackhawks made it to level 4 before losing to Lodi, the eventual state champions. The Blackhawks did defeat 3 Middle Border teams, and Middle Border last year saw Rice Lake, who was in the Middle Border for 2 years, go on to be a D3 state champion. So
one thing while we're talking about the Ellsworth game, Ellsworth is
remaining in the fourth quarter. It's now tied at 21.
So Ellsworth is the team, in my opinion, who did the best job at stopping our offense.
Right.
We had 2 defensive scores. And I think do we have 2 offensive touchdowns?
It was 28 to 14.
So we struggled more in that game than any other game offensively.
Correct. And almost defensively too. Obviously Somerset put up a lot of points against us. Prescott put up a few points, but it was a 14-point victory. That was our closest margin of victory.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be a really good level 2 game if Ellsworth pulls off the upset. You're not going to think it when you look 2 versus 6, but it's going to be a good one. They made the announcement that there will be no scoreboard clock in the second half. It will only be kept on the field.
So it's kind of like soccer. Soccer, the ref says, okay, I'm tired, it's halftime.
Johnson on the kick return for the Blackhawks.
So we're going to have to...
tackle made by Connor
Try to keep
Wilcraft.
track here at 44, we basically kicked off, so it should stop on change of possessions,
and the Blackhawks
scores,
their first possession
timeouts,
second half
and
here this
injuries.
evening from their own 30
The hard part is I
line,
document
first and 10.
the scoring time, and I'm not going to have any idea what that scoring time is.
Well,
just have to guess, I guess.
It is running clock once a team leads by 35 or more. Dane in motion. Tatum to come this way. Runs over a guy, crosses 35, out to about the 37-yard line. Tatum Holdorf. Give him 7 on first down.
So we're not going to have ball on or anything on the scoreboard. Just the.
Oh, you're going to earn your money here the second half.
7-yard gain. Okay, ball's in the 37.
All those praises about Mr. Sell here, and he can't get a.
Oh, there it is. All good. We're good. It's not accurate.
First and 11 on the 38. Okay. All those praises you had the first half of him. Taden off the right side, crosses the 40.
Oh, wow. What a block.
Nice block. Nope, cross midfield.
Taden Holdorf, the ball carrier.
Nice block there. 6'2" Drew
Wiedendahl
pulled, and
how about that block?
He blocked, and he's trying to follow block, and the guy was almost running away from him. Well, I don't want anymore, man. The clock's running.
At the Oconto Falls 48.
So Drew Wiedendahl, nice pull. Boom.
And he just keeps blocking him all the way down the field. He's 8 yards in front of the runner.
Braden was the recipient of that block. First and 10. Cross midfield to the Oconto Falls 48-yard line. Snap. Holdorf crosses the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Taden Holdorf.
Taden Holdorf, the ball carrier.
So right now, if you're Coach Kiefer, because you like to play Coach Kiefer very often.
Okay.
How many series?
One series.
Does
this series
the Blackhawks score in the second half?
Oh, how many do?
Oh, well, I think I was gonna say how many series does
gain of 5 yards?
Gavin Sell play?
Second and 5.
Yeah, I would let them play. Ooh, Marshfield is only down 7 to New Richmond.
Ooh, is that a
1-8? All right, so this
Taden
run.
Holdorf, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Taden Holdorf, just like that. It's 57 to 14. Taden Holdorf.
And that,
welcome to the end zone for the third time.
And that run, ladies and gentlemen, will put Taden Haldorf at 1,527 yards on the season, which is a new single-season rushing record. Nobody has ran for more yards.
43-yard touchdown run for Haldorf.
43. Yep, that's what I have. Nobody has run for more yards ever in a single season than Taden Haldorf.
Send West Chapin in to attempt a point after.
I think Jordan's looking at you. Hi, Jordan.
I don't see him. I don't know where I'm peace signing.
PAT up and good, West Chapin, I believe it was.
After kick is good.
So, well, was he the first one to get 1,500, or what was the record? Okay.
Riley Anderson had 1,503 in 2010. I got to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV: Timberland Realty, Nielsen's Foods, St. Croix Garage Doors, Spirehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Veteran Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Western Wisconsin Health, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Pete's Construction, Ferns Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Eggert Agency, St. Croix, Trust McCarroll, and Family Chiro Care. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV.
So Taden Haldorf again in the end zone, and as to his single-season rushing touchdown record.
Yeah, so he's got that.
His third rushing touchdown and his fourth overall touchdown, right?
Yeah, so he has he either had 20 or 21. I have 210. It feels like that many.
Chase Berndenzer to kick off for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, I didn't do a great job updating my stats, but he has the single season rushing record, single season rushing touchdown record.
Returned probably 40.
Probably now he's also got the career rushing record, but I'll have to verify that post game.
He's not going to get the career
Gardebrek
touchdown record as Mr. Kiefer has that one, correct?
Jake Kiefer.
Yes.
Yeah, Jake has 40, I believe it was 48 career touchdowns.
Taden's doing his best to get after that, but
yeah, I mean Taden's got 3 rushing and 1 receiving, so he's closing in on. He's probably got what 20, 23, 25, 26 this year. He had 4.
So he's got 2 receiving. He's got a punt return or punt block rather.
I think he's got 23 rushing now.
So 20, 26 then. So toss there. There's going to be no gain for Oconto Falls.
Murdoch's down again.
Murdoch and Drew Stark on the tackle.
So,
and while we attend to Trevor Murdoch, because this is going to be a fast half, and I have no idea how much time's left, I'm going to try to get through some ads. DMS Repair is a repair shop located northeast of Baldwin off Highway 63, repairing all makes and models. They have all new EFI diagnostic equipment to repair all machines. If you're a do-it-yourself person when it comes to repairs or need accessories such as riding gear or add-ons to your machines, DMS Repair offers a discount on all parts and accessories. He's walking off pretty gingerly. Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin. I'll stop there.
Looks like it's 28-7 right now in Freedom.
Mentioned that on that last
Yep.
touchdown run, Taden Haldorf set a new Baldwin Woodville school record for yards in a season.
There it is.
Second and 10. Oconto Falls, a little kind of a delayed, almost counter draw type.
Trent Blazek, the ball carrier.
Trent Blazek, what number is that?
He had
22.
One, yeah, he had one before, I want to say.
Bighorn made the tackle for the Blackhawks. There was a gain of 2 on the carry.
Out.
And it brings
good.
it up 3rd and 8 from the 42.
Sorry, I was switching my couple things around here. Apologies. 3rd and 8 for Oconto Falls.
Did Mosney just score? Mosney just scored.
Still in the
Oh, that was Ellsworth that scored.
reverse here. Spinning around. That's going to be number 2. That's Wyatt Loughran.
Loughran, the ball carrier.
Pick up a yard. It's going to be 4th and 7.
Gain of a yard in the
Ellsworth
carry
did just score to make it 27 to 21. Ellsworth. Fourth quarter with
6 minutes left,
6 and a half to go. In Mosinee.
Punt formation shown. Cole Judkins into punt. And back to return for the
PAT was
Blackhawks,
up
Ian
and good, so
Foster.
it's 28-21 Ellsworth. Nice punt again. Oh, that could be a
illegal fair. Yeah, you can't do that.
That's going to be a illegal fair catch signal. Trent Gordon kind of waited for a fair catch, kind of caught it, kind of turned around and said, did I wait for it or not?
It's Foster, I think, right? Aiden Foster?
And he kind of took
Oh,
off
Foster, I thought it was
from
30.
the penalty flag.
80.
So, you can't do that from the Oconto Falls student section, and they are correct. You cannot do that.
He's got his hands up like I didn't do that, but you did.
No, it's not true. Now the Blackhawks sections, we can't hear you, but yet we did hear them.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
It's all right.
Oconto Falls student section was correct.
Yep. So I believe
they're up 1-0 on the Blackhawks student section.
What do we do? We just we back them up 10, or
I believe it's a 5-yard penalty
from the spot of the catch.
from it's a fair catch.
They're going to wave the flag off and
They're
just
gonna
call it
wave
a
off
fair
the
catch.
penalty
Which is not.
and just mark the ball at the spot where he caught it.
So we're going to say it was a valid fair catch signal and give him no delay game penalty then. So, as you see right now, you were correct with one series as number 12, Joe Jensen, will take his second snap
Let's
tonight.
go, Joe.
Well, first snap officially, I guess, because the
First,
first one
yeah,
was
first
a
one.
penalty. So, sophomore Joe Jensen and the coaching staff over there saying, hey, well, it's still a penalty. One way or another, it's still a penalty.
Let's go play action bomb.
Joe Jensen, now number 12, is the Blackhawks.
There's been a couple times that I don't think he's out there now. Brody Everts had a guy deep, but what Gavin could not have the time to find him. And
Did they explain to their coach why they're not flagging him? It's 5 yards. I mean, is it illegal to call fair catch the ball's blown dead, and then you run?
it's a legal fair catch signal.
So that would be the penalty.
Yes. It's for your own good, because I mean,
Right.
when if he gets decked there, we can call the flag on.
Penalty
Oh,
flag.
now we're going to march to 5
So,
back.
so Joe Jensen has taken 2
False
snaps,
start against the
but he's
offense.
had 0
Official, yeah.
official snaps. Both have been false starts, and he's going, man.
5-yard penalty against the Blackhawks.
So there's your 5-yard
First
penalty.
and 15
First and 15.
from their own 25.
I would have liked to just be called for the other one, because then it would just be 1st and 10. Right?
Correct. Max Lovestrand's the receiver down here looking over to get to play. Your new Z, is it? Z?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I mean,
X.
it's X and Z on the sides. We kept our guys on the same side in the middle school level, but I know the high school flips them back and forth.
Around the middle, I didn't see a number. I'm guessing it's number 30, Trent Gordon. He is the number 2 halfback, fullback, whatever you want to call it.
Trent Gordon, the ball carrier.
Xander Paulson comes out for
Gain of 2 yards in the carry.
Jimmy Kropelnicki.
2nd and 13.
Quietly, Jimmy come out the side. He's had a very good season, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about him a few times on Keeper's Corner.
I think he was honorable mention all conference, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yep.
I guess it's not quiet. And then the whistle's blown. Ben Johnson's going to be
ball carrier.
brought down. Ben Johnson is not deemed getting
Correction
off.
on that. It was Ben Johnson, the ball carrier.
New Richmond scored 23-10. Picked New Richmond to go all the way down to Madison and win.
You did?
Yeah.
Really? So I saw a preseason one where they were kind of picked maybe to make the playoffs even.
Well, hey.
And
I like to
obviously they're the Big River is a tough conference.
There we go,
There's
Jimmy.
James
Pick up
Kropelnicki with the
6
catch.
or so on 3rd down. It's going to be 4th down. And now here's where you get the punt when you go from first team to second team, and you kind of see the first team punt team come back out. But our first team punter is Gavin, who had to find his helmet, and he's pointing out to
Brody.
Saying, you got this, Brody?
Brody's like, dude, my toe hurts.
I
Can you
got
kick
this.
it? You come. I got to do this, man.
So, yeah, not only does we lose Monacan, but Brody's got turf toe.
Watch Gavin intentionally just drop this.
We talked about this.
Just so he can run.
He's gonna try and he wants to punt one because he wants to show off his. He's like,
Not
hey,
bad.
I'm a good punter too. Line drive up to 35. Here comes a flag.
Ball's out. Jimmy with the forced fumble.
However, Oconto Falls does recover it.
All right. While they sort that out, I'm going to read to you all about Firehelm Langer, a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We have the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs. St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service.
Some of you may be wondering how much time is left in the 3rd quarter. And I have to tell you, I'm wondering that myself.
Torgy. Just give us an announcement of how much time is remaining in the 3rd quarter.
4?
By not telling us.
4 minutes. I think the guy just signaled.
Sweep, if you will, this way, and it's gonna be good for a yard for
Who we got?
Oconto Falls.
Who we got? Number
5.
Isaac Bramer was the ball carrier.
No, they said 22 on there. That's what they announced.
Sorry, let me look to the screen to check it.
Gain of 1 yard to carry to bring us up 2nd and 9.
3rd and 14 for
with the ball on the 32.
Mosinee. 2nd and 9, Oconto Falls. Here in King Field, trailing 58-14.
Oh, it's gonna be a pass. They got a guy.
He's got deep.
They got a guy.
He hauls it in across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That pass is
good
completed.
throw and catch. Number 14, I believe, Jeremy Early.
Tackle made for the Blackhawks by Brady Hansen.
Nice little play
Needed
action
to play
throw
good
there.
For a 1st down for Oconto Falls. That's a 1st and 10 from the Baldwin Woodville 41.
Again, the Blackhawks, I'm assuming, will end up victorious here at King Field, up by 44. They will play the winner of Ellsworth down in Mosinee right now. Ellsworth leading 28-21 with under 4.5 to go. Mosinee has a 4th and 12.
Double reverse here.
Elijah White, the ball carrier.
They're gonna get the first.
Yeah.
Evan Becker with the tackle.
Courtesy of.
And now Prescott and Seymour has hit the over on us. We're at 72. They're at 70. Is it what did it say? 42-30.
46-30.
So 76 points in that game. 72 here. Who'd have thought that?
I know both those teams can throw the ball. And I thought Mosinee threw the ball a lot, as does Freedom. We got some motion here to
and penalty flags on the field prior to the
set
snap.
back Oconto Falls here. Was a 2nd 11, we 2nd and 16, no?
So as Mosinee drives here under 4, if they score, do they kick the extra point to tie, or do they 2-point for the lead?
I'm guessing they've been kicking PATs. I mean, at 21, you would assume they're 3 for 3 for PATs, and at this point, I would not change that.
Okay.
Being the home team and the favorite, if you will, you want
Second
take
down
her
and
chances
16
at
yards to go from the 47.
overtime. I think it was a little later in the game, maybe. The downside of that is Oconto Falls will throw for 6 yards, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
Isaac Bramer.
So pass is complete, and third quarter will come to an end with Blackhawks leading
And that's the end of the third
58
quarter play with the score.
to
The Blackhawks
14.
58.
Nielsen's Foods has been serving communities since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, and reinvesting in our stores and serving in our communities. We're getting a light show with Thunderstruck here, huh? Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touch-tone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Let's find the long one to read. I've now dropped my pen. My pet's heads are falling off.
That's Dumb and Dumber, Zach.
We're going to have to read that one later.
So 3rd and 10 when we come back here for Oconto Falls.
This isn't, that wasn't Thunderstruck.
No.
What is this, Enter Sandman?
Yes.
And the music and the light operated by Mr. Gray Hush.
Gray Hush, graduate of the 1981 team. Is that what Mr. Tim Monacan said? So low snap, hauled in. Got around the middle. And not to get past Gordon. Picks up a couple, but
on the carry.
it's now 3rd and 30. It was 1st and 30 for Mosinee after picking up that 4th down.
What happened? How'd they end up back so far?
The 5-yard penalty, the 10-yard penalty, and another 5-yard penalty.
That'll do it. Your math checks out, Nick.
I'm not good at a lot of things, but math I'm
4 yards in that
still
carry.
okay at.
Well, why don't we stay warm and cozy this winter with Lakes Gas, your hometown source for reliable propane. Located in Roberts or Hager City, Lakes Gas is a local family-owned propane company who is focused on keeping their customers warm and communities thriving. Visit www.lakesgas.com to see what the Lake Gas difference is all about.
Ooh, where's he throwing that one? That might be intentional grounding.
Pass here. Ooh. Aiden Foster went for the interception. He didn't make it, and the ball then went incomplete. So, turnover on downs.
Pass was broken up by Aiden Foster, and that turns the ball over on downs to the Blackhawks.
So Blackhawks will take over here just early in the 4th quarter.
Let me tell you about the market, which is changing. Take advantage of our combined 30-plus years of experience to guide you through it. Call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410. Timmerman Realtors for all your realty needs.
Incomplete pass in Mosinee, and with
And it's a 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
2:42 to go in the 4th quarter, leading by 7. Number 6 seed Ellsworth will take over control of the ball, leading by 7. And Joe Jensen throws incomplete, intended towards Coach. Which coach is that?
That's Coach Nigber, who's about 8 yards deep on the sideline.
That was not Jensen. Who's?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another 12 down here.
There's another 12?
I don't know. Right down here is 12 on the 40. I could have sworn like he threw it to Jensen.
Oh, so I'm guessing they maybe gave the freshman kids the option to suit up if they continue to practice, and there's just not more numbers, so they get to wear.
A speed sweep here. That's number 35, Kane Parembo.
Parembo, the ball carrier.
He's going to lose a couple yards. I saw it
by Cole Bazile.
Come down here towards Coach, and I was like, look up, and I saw 12. I'm like, well, then who threw it? I do know that. And speaking with our former
Loss on the play,
cameraman,
back to the 30-yard line for the
Kerry
Blackhawks.
Danielson.
Mr. Danielson, his kid is
3rd and
dressing
17.
tonight, so.
That makes sense. Freshman.
Yep. Joe's going to roll
Sprint
to the
out.
right.
He's got him.
Ooh, over the head. of Xander
Pass
Paulson.
intended for Xander Paulson, incomplete.
Will fall incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 17.
See, so we have a number 2 jogging into punt.
So give him a chance to.
No idea who this number 2 is.
Get there. So who's our kicker that one? And was it Osceola? It was Osceola, wasn't it? When Gio?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know if it's him or not, but
I don't know. We're gonna hear from
someone, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're gonna bang on the coach's window. Who's punting?
Punt formation for the Blackhawks.
Not a bad punt.
Punt is off, and fair catch called for at the 41-yard line. So
and a fair catch
29-yard punt.
All right, let me read
line of
this long one. Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's a play-by-play. Together we will 1, make the plan, 2, work the plan, 3, review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at the Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Mosaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, and services referenced here are independent of Mosaic Wealth. Looks like quarterback keep, good for 8, maybe 9.
Scarbon on the quarterback keeper.
Did Ellsworth just get a first down?
Big run.
For the Blackhawks.
Ellsworth ain't no joke, man. This is.
Well, anytime you hear Ellsworth in football, yeah.
Gain of 9 yards to the carry, brings up second.
There is never joking around. They were here
49.
1 year ago tonight, if you will, on a level 1 playoff game.
Gavin's quarterback debut.
They had more people in street clothes than they did dressed up, I think. After starters were out.
Bramer, you can get to the edge.
He does get to the edge. Gordon's going to have Gordon to beat. He does beat Gordon 20-10-5. And touchdown, Bramer.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Finds the end zone again. Cuts it to 58-20. So Isaac Bramer.
Bumper to Bumper is a locally owned and operated driving school located in Somerset. We offer complete driver education and training consisting of online classroom, in-person classroom instruction, and behind-the-wheel training. So if you're getting ready to apply for your Wisconsin State driver's license, or if you're an adult and just need a refresher course, then Bumper to Bumper is here to help. Visit online at www.btbsdllc.com. Kick is good.
Extra point kick is up and good, making the score 58-21.
So now, without a update from 20 miles, 30 miles southwest of here, that puts us at 79.
That's true.
You're trying to figure out where I was going with that.
I didn't
So
know
if you
exactly.
have a score in the Freedom St. Croix Central game, it's a final Freedom 28, St. Croix Central 7.
So Central up 7-0 early, and Freedom came back with 28 unanswered to win 28-7 in Freedom.
So they got a non-running clock game done quicker than we got a
running clock. It's a whole second half.
Yeah, whole second half.
And as they were watching the Ellsworth Mosinee game, that's going to finish before ours too, unless, especially if 3rd and 2 here, Mosinee's already used at least one timeout. Just over a minute to go. If Ellsworth gets a first down here, this game's over. They're in Mosinee territory too. This will be the opponent for the Blackhawks here at King Field next week. So Friday night again, 7 o'clock. It'll be
Connor Wilquet to kick
November
off
1st.
It will be. My wife's birthday.
My
Happy
math
birthday.
lesson.
Happy early
Okay.
birthday, Liam.
Happy 30th birthday, Leanne. Hard to believe she's 30 already, Jeremy.
I know.
From the 15, is that Vienendahl?
Yeah.
Dane
Train.
Vienendahl. Nice return of 30 yards there.
Dane Veenendahl, the
So
return for
I'd
the
say
Blackhawks.
a solid 6 or 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, I don't think there's that much. You think there's that much?
Yeah, depends.
It really does.
Who's keeping it, the white hat or the back judge?
1st and 10 for the Blackhawks from their own 45.
1st and 10, Ellsworth. Victory formation. They are
did it.
one snap away from, I don't know if it's an upset. 6 versus 3. Oh, look out. The ball is a forward pass. That was almost intercepted by Chase Caravel.
Brings up second
He
down and 10
he had a
for the
beat on that
Blackhawks.
one, and he almost took it back to the house, but it will fall incomplete. And there was the final snap in Mo's knee, so it will be Ellsworth making the jaunt up here. So Central could not make it middle border sweep, but Central Ellsworth rather will give the middle border their first playoff victory.
Travis Kuhn, the ball carrier.
On their way to
Alexander
likely what
Gilchrist
sounds
on
like
the tackle.
this will be number 2, and
Gain of
Prescott
3 yards in the carry brings up
a
3rd
decent
and 7.
lead down there.
We do
Could
have
give
a
them middle
final
border
score in the Ellsworth-Mosinee game.
3 wins.
Ellsworth 28, Mosinee 21.
I can never find
What are you looking
Prescott's
for?
live feed.
PSD athletics and activities, and it's just Matt Smith's YouTube page. It's not.
Matt Smith blocks me. He don't like me.
Matt Smith likes everybody. Matt
Travis
Smith is a
Kuhn, the
man
ball
of the people.
carrier.
There's too many Prescotts.
That's fair.
Braden Myarchuk on the tackle.
I mean, I'm
That
sure. I don't know
brings,
why he's not just
4th and 3 for the Blackhawks.
live stream himself.
There it is, right there.
From
So-
the 48-yard line of Oconto Falls.
It's gone. It's not there. Only basketball on their page. Oh, Travis Kuhn.
4th down on
Travis
the left
Kuhn, the
side.
ball
Kuhn
carrier.
picks up the first down for
And he
Blackhawks.
gains a 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
Want to thank all of our
from the
sponsors here at
play down
Blackhawk
the
TV.
42-yard
Timmerman
line
Realty,
of
Nielsen's
Oconto
Food,
Falls.
St. Croix Garage Doors, Fireham Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner & Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Western Wisconsin Health, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Pete's Construction, Fern's Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, St. Croix Custom Apparel, and Family Chiro Care. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV.
This one's Travis Kuhn again.
Travis Kuhn, the ball carrier.
Down to about 35. Give him 7. Student section don't know how much time's left, so they're gonna go over and get in line to congratulate the
Jarek on the tackle, gain of 7 yards.
Blackhawks on the level 1
Brings up
victory.
2nd and
It's
3
3 years in a row
from the 35.
that they've had a level 1 victory. 2 in a row here at King Field.
And then the one before in Adams Friendship. Yes?
Correct. Kuhn to go off left side. Be close enough first down.
Travis Kuhn, the ball carrier.
Be the hosting a level 2 game. Be the first time in a while they've done that here in
Myarchuk
King
on
Field.
the tackle.
Yeah, that's. I want to say
And that
since
brings up
the
3rd
last time we were a
and
2
inches
seed
for
and
the
we played
Blackhawks.
Wrightstown on a Saturday afternoon. Lost. Wrightstown went on to, I believe, lose to Freedom in level 3, who lost to Kiel in level 4 that year. Kiel then got running clock by Catholic Memorial in the state championship game, if my memory serves.
Joe Jensen on the quarterback keeper.
Jensen on left edge. First down.
Myarchuk
Blackhawks.
on the tackle. Gain on the play, good for a
I mean, you
first
gotta
and
assume
10 for
coach
the
is like,
Blackhawks from the 30-yard
what do we have
line
for
of
time?
Oconto Falls.
Right. I mean, you don't want to start kneeling down with there's 5 minutes to
Right,
go.
right.
But yeah, you don't want to be running plays if there's 30 seconds to go. And not that.
Ooh, DC Everest 50, Hudson 21.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Be a long night in the Cowles household there. I'll blame Mr. Simonez for that one.
The ball carrier.
Is he the
offensive guy?
Hunter Ingram on the tackle.
Was that there?
Hudson was the 2 seed.
Literally.
Computers aren't always perfect. In fact, I would argue, if you listen to anything I had to say the other night, they're kind of a joke.
The keeper's corner went a little long with some WIA rant from Mr. Nygaard. And I believe that might be the last snap of the game, the ref saying. And we're going to whistle here, and he's going to say, that's the game is over.
Right.
So, Oconto Falls, it was a fumble in the first play from scrimmage, and after that it was all Blackhawks. The final score here at King Field, level 1 playoff victory, Blackhawks 58, the Panthers 21.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a wonderful weekend. For Nick Pack and Zach Ambrose and Kerry Danielson, who helped in the first half, I'm Jeremy Nygaard. This is Blackhawk TV. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. So long.